All right, there's that familiar opening, ladies and gentlemen. It is World Cup time. Football's going big right now. A lot of kids excited about it. I got to tell you, I'm not too impressed with the whole nation state situation. Now, here's why I'm saying it. Haiti had a hard fought game. Who the hell did Haiti play? Haiti played Switzerland, I think, and Haiti did great. Everybody's doing great, but I learned that like half the players on the team are not even born in Haiti. They're just like grandma was born in France, and one of the players is from Canada of all things. So it kind of loses the meaning of the national pride and stuff. So it's so different, because the world's so global now. It's kind of like, oh, Haiti beat so and so. Well, it doesn't matter. You're beating yourself. Like a Canadian born guy, that's like my guy, right? That's my Canadian guy. So it just kind of loses a little bit. And it's just the nature of it. So anyway, but the soccer itself is a lot of fun to watch. Brazil looking questionable coming out in their game against Morocco. I like this football stuff. I played for Croatia and Victoria, and in Winnipeg as a little guy, I played for the Fort Garry Elks. Anyway, it's great to see everybody on this Sunday. We don't expect the biggest crowd here today because it is World Cup football going on. America, happy birthday to America coming up, 250. We're happy about that. A lot of celebration. I think the UFC fight gets going today. We may have some peace over in Iran. That would be nice. So good things are happening. Okay, the title of today's show, what is it? Has the vinyl community jumped the shark? Okay, and I like this comment. Oh my God, please tell me you're working on a thumbnail, Rachel jumping the shark, Elefansi. I thought about it. I was gonna, I thought I toyed with it, but then I said, okay, Beetle Babe. Also, short answer, yeah, but not in a way that's any different in any other way from any other YouTube community at the moment. All of it feels kind of past its prime right now. Interesting. Past its time. I don't know. I mean, the excuse to get together, hang out with everybody. America looked awesome. Yes, because they're the greatest nation on the planet. That's why. But 4-1 for America. In their opener, yeah, they were dominant. America was dominant, fast, strong, doing great. Jim's short answer is yes, yes, indeed, we have jumped the shark. Okay. So so I've got, yeah, has the vinyl community finally jumped the shark? I guess it's all because, you know what, I was inspired by. Eric's here. I love you, Eric. It's good to see you, man. The reason I'm inspired, obviously, is who are the Angeline Pertois? Something like this, Angela Pertois, the French Canadian duo. Mazzy coming out with this stuff. Sad Bums goes, my butt hurts. I hope it gets better soon, Sad Bum. I love your butt. You got a great butt. Don't everybody let anybody tell you otherwise. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. James Farley, controversial but lovable. James, thanks for all the support on the Patreon. James just handed in his card. He's been supporting us a long time there. He finally realized it's hardly worth the $5 a month. But for anybody else that wants to support Rachel's Ghost, we do 2 shows. It really looks like right now I'm very happy with 2 shows a month. Extra content, unique and exclusive for our Patreon people. Where is my Patreon link? I'm getting it right now. Hokey smokes. Boom. And it means a lot. And right now, when the want is most keenly felt, pay to do the thing. There's a Patreon, $5 a month, USD. Come and help me out. You know why? Here's the deal. This will be a big help. You will be contributing to my chess addiction. It's Angin de Pertois. Angin de Pertois. All right. Thank you, Raven Robin. Angin de Pertois are awesome. You would say that. Eric, they're in your wheelhouse. You're the only guy who I believe, is a legit Antoine Patois type guy. But so many people are just like, come on, man. ADP were interesting for like 5 minutes, quickly got so not so interesting. Correct. Oh man, bless Sue. She's sneezing up a storm. Oh man, Antoine and whatever. Amazing at first grade players, and they're certainly got a luck. LOL, Nick goes. But here's the thing. So Mazzy comes out and he's on Instagram. He's posting pictures of Angien de Patois. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Come on, Maz. Talk about, and I love Mazzy, don't get me wrong. But, the lyric comes to my mind. You think you're so careless and classless and free, but you're still fucking peasants as far as I can see. John Lennon. It's just so affectatious. Oh, have you got the latest Antoine de Patois? Truly remarkable album. Really bold, brave album. This is an important album. So this kind of thing. Good morning, Rachel. My copy of the first Antoine de Patois arrived yesterday. Is currently on their 5th pressing. Antoine Patois Mania. It's taking over. You kids wearing polka dots? Boys and girls, let me know in the comments below. I like the microtonal stuff, goes Eric. Yeah, well, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I may come back, but Loki Friday is not worth my time. Whoa, Jay. Okay, so you're rebelling. How can I win this battle? It's just crazy, James. You need Beetle Babe, and of course we got the Loki and Beetle Babe divide, and this is just horrible. You're killing me. You're tearing me apart financially. Anybody who loves Loki, please consider joining the Patreon Fridays. I had to make it Friday because that's kind of one day that Loki could make it. Where's my paste command? Okay, well, go get it again. I have to do the scenic route on this. Ladies and gentlemen, we got more news coming right after this commercial. Huh? Yeah, well, there you go. I got a producer. She works too hard. We heard from Crispy Taters, little Crispy Tots. We like Crispy. Yeah, criminal. She is a criminal. We all know it. She went on a manic. But I love her. She went manic. She went on a manic posting spree. But we love her. We love Crispy. Hopefully we'll get her up today. I let her know we're doing a show. And Love is in contact in the comment section. Love. We love Love. Love, I'm sorry if you're missing the show. It's late over in Philippines, wherever the hell you are. And that's just the way it goes. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is week 2. And I think I've got this thing kind of figured out by now. Week 2 of our David Pedrosia First Boy on the Moon giveaway. You can win a copy of this album very simply by subscribing to First Boy on the Moon's YouTube channel. And you'll get a chance for 2 entries in the draw if you follow him also on Instagram. Okay, Instagram and YouTube. And it's really simple. Just on both of those locations, if you want to go in for 2 entries, just go Rachel's Ghost sent me. And then next week, we're going to do the number draw. Now, if you can't be here next Sunday, I'm here every Sunday, 7 a.m. while I draw breath. But next Sunday, be here for your chance to win a copy of this thing. And so it's just simply pick a number between 1 and 1,000 because it should cover every base, and just drop in your number. And if we have a tie, well, we'll do something about that. But I don't think we'll have a tie. And so do that, and then we'll do the number. And next week it all comes to its exciting conclusion. So everybody support, all right? Everybody support Independent Artists. Please subscribe to First Boy on the Moon. And Sue, if you could be so kind to drop the links for First Boy, both Instagram and YouTube. She's already there. And I'm going to pin this one. Oh, I can pin it from here. Oh, I love that. I can even pin inside here now. I love it. I love it. I love it. The album's called Demons. It's so good. Maybe I'll play a track later in the show, if I feel the need for a musical interlude. But really simple to entry. So enter, make it happen that way. Okay. I quite like First Boy's music, but the only reason he's here is to promote his music. He's using your platform to sell records. I'd applaud his strategy if he was so. I think he's honest. I think you're looking at too jaundiced an eye. Obviously, he wants to be promoted. Who wouldn't, right? The platform. I'm happy to help him. He owes me nothing. He owes me nothing.
I think it's unfair to say he's dishonest.
He's not dishonest. I don't think he's dishonest at all.
Not a claim that you can prove.
Yeah, I think. Well, that's why I say the eye's too jaundiced a judgment. I think, Archie, I love you. I think you're pretty good. Okay. Holy, whoa, Rachel, you have extremely short thumbs. No wonder you had to taken off. It must have been miniature. Whoa. You're talking. Whoa. Are you talking about my penis?
Oh my God.
Fred, are you talking about the cock? Fred, you stop fantasizing, you son of a bitch. I love you. Hey, Rach Sue, Bidu, Michael Hasenstein. Hi, Michael. Welcome aboard. But this is our friend. This is David Pedrocha, First Boy on the Moon. And we love promoting him. He's a good guy. I love him a lot. And he was very kind. Okay. You said my name 3 times, so I woke up. Massey, I love you like hell. You are the best. You are a god amongst men. Or you're unequaled. But I got to tell you, Mass, when I saw your Angie Patois, I just started laughing. Oh, fuck, Massey. Come on. This ain't your jam. You're the Birds. You're the Kinks. You're the Beatles. You're not Ashwa. I dig the microtonal. You're not Eric. All right, let's do the thing and invite our very best. He is the best amongst us, and there's no equal. Even I cannot compete with this guy because he is fantastic. Beetle Babe goes, this got uncovered. Listen, Fred likes certain members. All right, let's just be clear about it. And it is Pride Month. Let's not be judgmental about Fred. Good morning, Beetle Babe, coming in from Eddie Perez. We're going to do some advice seeking for everybody. Okay, here he is. And he's so, talk about well preserved. I love the old pictures of him when he's a young kid, Massey. Both of those great pictures. I love him. He's a good looking kid, but he's got my DNA in him. So I think that's probably a big reason for it. But anyway, here he is, Norman frickin' Legend.
When you say statements like that, it's not my jam.
Go ahead.
You don't know anything.
I know everything about you. I've seen your record collection.
I understand
I've been to your house.
Yes,
He's
you
your
have.
grandfather.
I was actually.
He lives at your house.
I was talking to someone about this the other day. In fact, I just shot a video which will be up next week, and this is his perfect topic.
All right.
Of bands and records that seemingly get overhyped, that everyone jumps on, and we will see.
It is. This is pure commercialism.
Well, wait a
second.
But you know what's interesting about it? It kind of happened organically in this case because
tell me how.
KEX they put a record out 2 years ago. All right.
Yeah.
And they have a new one now, and KEXP on their site, they do a lot.
You were kind enough to take me to the very hollowed grounds.
Right. They put a YouTube video up of them playing, and their thing is their shtick and their visuals, and they do some cool music. Now, I was thinking about that. I was comparing it when the first time I saw Devo and Devo first came out.
Yeah,
it was shtick. It was his thing. Now, Devo proved themselves over the years, but right away it could have been a flash in the pan gimmick. We talk about gimmicks in music. And sometimes they happen organically. And the other one I'm thinking of right now, the new Paul McCartney record, right? It's getting all this hype and everyone's overhyping it and stuff. And it's yet to be determined if it's a great album, in my opinion. I think there's some good stuff on it, but will it have legs? As a matter of fact, I just finally heard yesterday, there's an iTunes download of one song that's a demo, okay? That's from the album, and it's just him with acoustic guitar. When I heard that, I thought, fuck Paul. He should have forget Andrew Watt, forget that hipster overproduced thing. He should have just done a record like that, acoustic guitar in him, because it's so much better than the whole album version. So
I love the comment. And, Paul's a genius. There's no argument. And, we're all going to shed a tear when his time finally comes.
yeah,
I love
definitely.
Paul, but, because you give me a bad rap on Paul. It's just that Lennon is my guy. I just love John so much, and I identify more with John. This Archie, do the hell better. I love you so much, Archie. You're my protege. I see so much potential. But this kind of comment, Donnelly's similar. His motive for being here is essentially to chase the rig. I don't think so. I really don't. To show up, I don't. I think he's a reluctant hero. He's a reluctant hero, in my opinion.
Spring
He's a
Hill's
reluctant
here to
hero.
be a wannabe, whatever, and bitch about everything. Now, the thing is, I listen to a lot of new music,
Yeah.
and it's been well documented. So for me to show this record, I mean, for instance, what is it? 8 years ago, I first showed a Lemon Twigs record when I saw them opening up, and now I think they're one of the greatest youngish bands, and their new album is fabulous. The Lemon Twigs,
Oh
It's
yeah, here's my critique. I got one Lemon Twigs album in the collection. I find them too saccharine. I find
Yeah, I
them
can
all
understand that.
McCartney. They're all McCartney. They need a little Lennon.
Well,
Paul
that
McCartney is. Listen to this. Here, I got a metaphor for the children. We're here to entertain the kids. You know this stuff, Mass, but we are here to instruct, to entertain, to give our all for these kids. That's what I'm talking about. A clean lens. This
a
kind of
clean lens.
attention.
Yeah, I
to
got a little.
detail.
It was getting fogged up there.
Listen, you're what, a Virgo? You know what it's like. You want to have. I'm so with this. So here's the deal. Paul McCartney, picture Lennon McCartney like a little cotton candy cone at the fair. You're going to the circus. You're going to the Midway. You're at the fair. You're going to go on the ride, on the little ring around the Rookie Roo. And you're down on the Midway. You're doing the coin toss. You're throwing the little rings. You're getting the bottles. You're shooting the ducks. You're having a great time. Then it's time for your cotton candy. You go for your cotton candy, and it's a big, swirly, fluffulent, a confectionery of goodness. I wish PB Tell was here for this vocabulary. But anyway, you got the confectionery going. You got the big fluffy. You take a good healthy bite and you cotton candy. You break your teeth because there's a steel bar inside the cotton candy.
Well,
it ain't a little cardboard cone because it's John frickin' Lennon.
I suggest
I
you get their newest album. It's probably their best album.
Yeah.
And forget the McCartney connection, which it is there. It's more like the Beach Boys. I don't know if you like the Beach Boys, but
I love the Beach Boys. I got like 18
it's got that
Beach
lush
Boy albums.
harmonies. Like
I just listened to Surfing USA before I came on today.
Beach Boy, McCartney doesn't do that lush multi-harmony stuff as much on his own. He does it occasionally, but it's more like the Beach Boys because those two brothers and their overdubbing and their lush brotherly harmony, it is impeccable. I mean, but there's a lot of bands, a lot of artists I jump on early on. So, I'm not the only one old guy that shows new music, but I certainly do show a lot of new music.
It's a totally fair comment. And listen, this year bread and butter. You make a little nickel and dime.
Yeah, but this is something that has been hyped so much. But part of the reason it's hyped. Now, this was my question before I was with Kimbo on Friday, and they have the two albums because
good company.
These have been only imports for a few months. People have been clamoring to get it. Now they both just came out. I only bought the volume one. I didn't buy the new one yet. I don't know if I will. But the thing about it is that got them their shtick, the costuming. And so my question was, and we'll see if this lasts. Part of their greatness, if you want to call it that, is their live thing with their costumes, like Cirque du Soleil, this whole aura.
It comes out of the French Canadian culture.
Exactly.
And so I get that. I understand.
And that
like
actually pushed them over the top without being just another math rock, electronic, experimental stuff, because they're pretty interesting. They're not really that commercial. That's what's great. This is what I like about it. They're not some commercial band that you would normally see everyone showcasing or even getting into this music. And if these costumes got people to listen to music like this, it's very rhythmic, very drone-like, repetitive. You could talk it like krautrock a little bit, but more modern, electronic a little bit. So there's some good music behind them. It probably wouldn't have got the exposure without the costumes and those papier-mâché masks. So why not? Right?
Powerful comment coming in from my protege. Mazzy, you should listen to
I do.
Stunty.
I do actually.
This is Stunty would love this with his Euro French vibe.
And it's someone like, here's the thing. I
Yeah.
really love, and in a certain humorous way, how they're also one end of the spectrum are the people that jump on the latest trend. And this is probably the latest trend now. We'll see if it lasts. And there's the other side of people that jumps on, they're so arty. God forbid they like a Fleetwood Mac or Beatles record because it's not edgy and obtuse enough, like it's Stunty in a way, you know. I mean, there is that too. So
okay, so with the correction, I guess it's categorized as math rock.
it is. I know that I said math
Isn't
rock.
it like pavement? Pavement is like
Well,
math rock.
I said math rock, but they do have that krautrock repetition thing. I know they're not in that krautrock thing, but they have this kind of drony rhythmic thing that krautrock does. You know, they're a mixture of a lot of genres. Definitely.
I like teasing it, but
because you write all caps, not krautrock, it doesn't mean it's not influenced by krautrock. And
okay, don't caps type to Massey. He will take note, and his Virgo instincts will.
I'm just all pissed off yet because my espresso machine is still warming up. You woke me up, and I haven't had any coffee yet, and I'm still all
early. Hyper. Hey, listen, you were missed last week. You were missed for last week's episode.
I don't know what happened last week.
Well, you have a dream about Massey?
I had a dream about Massey. Massey loving me. It wasn't a sex dream or anything. It was just Massey in my dream loved me. But he says, Rach, I can't do it. Your politics it's just too much for me. And then I was like, and I was all sad in my dream. Yeah.
You were sad.
Because I was sad I woke up saddened because it's a reflection of reality.
Yeah.
And so I think it's my subconscious because I care, but I didn't spend enough time during the day consciously thinking about it. And so it was just my subconscious working it over while I slept. To
yesterday I went into the guest room where I've had a lot of guests stay, and you and Susie stayed there.
Yeah.
And I took Rachel's ghost. I took the name down over the bed yesterday.
There's a little tear is shed right now. Okay. Clown Fest. Clown Fest. That's isn't that Melody? Melody, are you Clown Fest or is Clown Fest Clowny? What happened to Melody? How you doing, buddy? Morning, Rachel. Morning, team. Mr. Beckham. That's Bex. We love Bex. We love you guys. Why? What? Okay, we got to wrench you up there, Mello. I got it, Matt. Oh.
Jim is right here about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better, but their shtick is seeing them live and seeing their performances on video because it's the whole package, and he's absolutely right about that. So we shall see if it continues. But I put it on yesterday before I went out. We had the Georgetown Carnival yesterday, so it was hot, and I went down to Georgetown. And it was booths and music and food and stuff. But I blasted this. It was a beautiful sunny day, windows open, and I blasted this loud, and it's a real fun listen, you know.
All right, we've had a big request for this next guest. He's got a huge following.
Avant-garde.
Yeah, avant-garde. Here he is. One and only. We got.
Okay, now that Rob's here, I can go make my coffee now.
Wow. Okay, I didn't use Cats purposely. Fact is our good friend Mello, Rob, in the house. Mello.
Is in a halfway house.
Hey, Rob, did you ever buy any of Mello's music? He's quite talented, but he does have that. He does tend to broadcast in an E sharp major.
You mean songs like The Road, The
Light? There's a light in the road. Good morning, Dazzle. Welcome aboard. Holy smoke. Rob, how's the week been? Have you been watching the football? I know you're an old University of Virginia or something like this. You're like a mascot, you know the sports, and America coming up big with a 4-1 victory. You got to be proud as a little GI Joe yourself. Go ahead.
Not as much as the Canadian tie.
The Canadian tie, yeah, a debut. We came out of the gun very half-assed, very lackluster. Managed to salvage a draw. America's looking good though in this.
No one's ever really pointed out with the deal with soccer, which I played. Where I'm from,
Yes.
Soccer-
Virginia and Buffalo, the pride of Buffalo, New York. Rob the wax right here,
the
ladies.
Mid-Atlantic area is a big hotbed for
Yes.
soccer in the U.S.
Baltimore soccer.
So, but I played that growing up. My size, I should have played basketball or football, but I played soccer. What the hell's going on?
He
Rachel?
Maz is he's busy making his he's building his coffee.
But
You know he does uses lumber. Yeah.
Rachel, it seems to me with football, as people call it, soccer,
Yeah, the world
with
sport, the world sport.
internationally with the World Cup,
Yeah.
they're very wishy-washy on what criteria it takes to play for a country. Like the guy who scored the 2 goals for the U.S.,
Yeah.
although he was born in the U.S.,
Yeah.
he was he had 3 countries he could have played for. He chose the U.S.
That's like all the teams, I think. The
Right.
thing is,
Hold on.
soccer football should be called football. Our thing should not be called football. How often
Okay.
do you actually use your foot?
Well,
Except-
hold on.
do you-
Yeah.
do you know the
It's
history
the
behind-
world's game.
Do you know the history behind naming things? In fact,
Yes,
if I
Rob, we
believe-
do.
I believe the term soccer did not
Yes.
come from the U.S.
Okay.
Calling it soccer did not come from the U.S.
Okay, let's find out the origins of soccer. Massey, talk to Siri and find out very quickly. Inquire of Siri, where does soccer originate?
Hey Siri, where did the term soccer originate?
It's a
Rob, stop it. Let Siri answer.
Soccer originated in England in the 1880s. It is a slang abbreviation of the word association, which British players of the day adapted as a soccer and eventually soccer or soccer football. This
So
answer
Association
All
all you
football.
international morons who call it football, shove
Whoa.
it up there and crack
Hey,
it.
Hold
and
on. Whoa, Rob.
why I watched went down to the festival yesterday, and I went into the one restaurant, had some bite, and had the games on. It was the Brazil and Morocco game. And why don't they go in overtime when it ties? Why do they just stop with a tie?
Because as it gets further, they do shootouts is the answer to.
Yeah, it's early on. We're round robin.
It's round robin. The 2 teams in each division.
Half point,
move
you get half point, full point, and you
Yeah.
move where you go.
on. Maybe someone out there can take Mazzy, give him a course on how it all works.
Hey, hold on. Mouse played.
I played soccer.
He's an expert.
You would know the answer, Mazzy.
experienced.
Okay?
I don't know the name. I didn't know the name. I didn't know that. I played halfback in high school for 4 years, 3.5 years.
Holy smoke. You know, kids, I am on what's called the Friend Face. It's a social media platform, Friend Face. It's very popular. And I see Andy with his little Filipino. I get all the vinyl community people. Oh, here's a friend you can have on. I haven't friended anybody. And I will turn down anybody who wants to be my friend on that fucking platform.
You know, you
But
should
anyway,
get, you
what?
should get Kimbo on the show to
Kimbo.
do an Olivia Rodrigo special.
Okay, I love him. I
Well,
would do this.
Rachel, you know my favorite video is?
Yeah.
Because you know how lame soccer players do that falling down thing that's not real.
And they grab their leg.
They're fake hurt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that is they're very that's a true story. Okay, go ahead,
You know,
Morocco.
anyone who does that, they
Yeah.
should take and have like a linebacker from the NFL tackle.
Take
him.
him out, really hurt him.
But my favorite video someone made is like a sharpshooter shooting, like
Yeah.
you hear the sound of a shot, and then they fall down.
Listen, that is Oscar-winning performance. Now, you can get a card if the referee's got the wherewithal. The ref could go, "You're diving, buddy. You're faking it. You're getting a card, and we can charge it for unsportsmanlike conduct."
Rachel, you know how corrupt FIFA is? It's a very corrupt organization.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing in the world to me is how they're not allowing like the American.
Okay, hold on, Rob.
What
I
are
don't
you
want to
doing?
interrupt. I have to interrupt. This is hurtful.
No, hold on.
You're
All right.
That's
Oh,
a
hold on.
PB though, you bastard.
PB Thou, next time we meet in person, let's have a competition.
Leg wrestle me, pal. Indian leg wrestle. I have a total.
You know, I'm definitely not.
advantage.
I'm not very athletic anymore, but I used to run track and soccer.
God.
And
Look
soccer.
how lithe.
Rachel,
Massey is a definition of lithe. You look up
Rachel.
lithe in the Bible or wherever you look it up, wherever life may appear.
Not in the
And
Bible.
Massey is in the dictionary next
Wait,
to his
wait,
pictures,
Rachel.
right by life.
We need to
Yeah.
fix Mazzy. We need to fix him.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, what does that mean?
It means the need to explain himself with every fucking subject we talk about.
Yes.
And the need for
When
you
it
to
was never
criticize me
asked.
explaining myself to explain myself.
I don't need to explain myself.
But you're explaining me having to explain myself.
I know it's getting horrible.
Mazzy, you don't have to defend yourself. I get that a lot.
Oh, so Joe Mayo in the audience. Joe, get up here. Joe's thinking this McCartney album is the cat's meow. A lot of people are singing praise, and Joe says it ain't hype.
No,
It
it
ain't
ain't. I
hype.
like the record. I just think Andrew Watt is the wrong person, and and that's just me. Having listened to the iTunes demo, the whole album should have been that. The whole album should have been Paul with the guitar, with Rick Rubin doing a great album. He doesn't need to do all those tricks anymore.
Weird, I didn't see Joe Mayo.
But I like
Joe
the
was
song-
up
the
above
songs are
earlier.
good. Most of the songs are really good.
Anyway, kudos to Paul McCartney at his vintage to be able to put out an album that people actually like. So,
Yeah,
I'm not going to knock it.
It's a likable record. Now, he's not going to be number one this week because probably Olivia Rodrigo is going to be number one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it didn't hurt him having 27 variants to get to number one. But everyone does that now, so it's not just a Paul McCartney thing. But when someone's buying, 2, 5, 10, 15 variants, that helps the numbers. But it is a good record, so I'm not saying it's not a good record. People want to read in too much about this stuff.
Anyway, I'm happy for Paul that the album's doing good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting an update on PB Tall. He is in the air right now. He's on Wi-Fi, enjoying the Rachel's Ghost program while in flight. So PB Tall, safe travels. Have the best, man. Bring Joe Mayo up. Joe's the best. Joe is the best, and I'd love to have him up if anytime he wants. Joe's welcome. Rob, go.
Hey, Patrick, if you're over Salina, can you ask the captain if they can empty the
the
loo? The loo.
Plastic.
Okay,
Plastic.
try the fish.
Plastic. I ran the 110, the 220, the quarter-mile relay. I was first out of the block.
We're getting a request for Massey's
Rachel,
event.
and long jump and triple jump.
Rachel, isn't one of your favorite movies Napoleon Dynamite?
It is one of my favorite movies, Rob.
Doesn't Mazzy come off like Uncle Rico now?
Uncle Rico, I could have been, if I throw that football 100 yards, I could throw that football. Ow. What a show. It's a genius.
What's
show.
wrong with me saying it's a likable record? It is a likable
Okay,
record.
here we go. Because, hold on. This is one of the things where
it's a
you're
good record.
getting,
I think it's
you're coming in
one
for
of his-
some criticism.
It's one of his better later records, but we'll see.
I think what Joel is doing in that is like it's a juxtaposition of like, whoa, could you be more excited about it? The accolades, the hyperbole surrounding your language about this album.
Well, let's
It's
go
like,
back.
whoa.
Okay, let's go back to
It's
the
likable.
beginning of this conversation.
All right.
Is it the record? I mean, I get a lot of new records. Is it the record I pull out right now over other records? I tell you, I pull out that Lemon Twigs record more than the McCartney.
I
record.
am very concerned about you, Rob. You missed the first part. The title of today's show has the VC jump to shark. Did you see the Instagram where Mazzy is posting the new band called Anjouan de Papouin from Quebec, Canada? And I think Mazzy is just trying to get in with the young people here.
Well, okay.
And trying to keep
Rachel-
relevant in a world of increasing
Rachel-
irrelevance.
It's never my first thing to run to Mazzy's defense,
Yes.
but I believe he did not purposely buy that album.
Okay, so it was an accidental purchase.
It was forced upon him by another person.
Oh, did Kimbo force Mazzy to have that
He
album?
suggested I buy it.
Kimbo, you bastard!
No, Rachel, I've
I
only
hate
heard
to
a
use
little
strong
bit.
language with
I've
Joe.
only heard a little bit of that band.
Yeah.
Not for me.
It's there. It's all good. Okay, Joe, you're in here. You're telling me none of this McCartney stuff is hype. It's the real deal. We got a bona fide. This is bigger than Ram. This is holy smokes. Move over.
Man,
man,
I'm
on
not
the
saying
run.
that.
All right. What are you saying about the album, Joe?
I think it's a very good album, and the more I hear it, I probably heard it over 20 times now. For me, I mean, if I'm thinking it's kind of coming up to future masterpiece potential from him.
Okay, so retrospectively, people a few years from now are going to look back. And you guys, here's a question for Mazzy and Joe. Rob, you won't know any of this, so we're just going to give you a little break. Maybe smoke them if you got them. But for Joe and Mazzy, is this Paul Swan's song? Is this his final? I'm done, guys. This is it. This is
Probably not, but I'm probably not knowing Paul because he's loves to work and keep moving. But for me, I'm to the point where it would be a fitting last album, because why mess with success? You know, it's generally considered a success, more or less.
Go out on a high.
I don't disagree with Joe, but what I don't know how long you've been listening here. I finally just yesterday heard the extra download, the Apple, or whatever, the iTunes acoustic demo. And I really love that. And so I would like a Swan song to be just that, just him and acoustic guitar, not overproduced, and that would be a good goodbye if he was to do that. I would be good with that.
Okay, we'll go to Rob reluctantly, because Rob, you don't know much about what's called. This is a group that was known as the Beatles. Paul McCartney, very good bass player, highly recognized during his time and his tenure with the Beatles. Frequently, Playboy magazine would select Paul as bass player for the All-Star Band. But for you, Rob, do you see this Paul McCartney, is he past the best date of expiry, or is this kid, this young 80-something, still got enough in it, and he's going to be wailing at 90? Go ahead.
Rachel, can I kind of make a...
I want you to do as you feel led by your instincts.
Okay. How much shitty music sells a ton every year?
And Joie de Pontoise is apparently doing quite
Too
well.
Too much.
So he's still selling a lot of records, so it doesn't matter, right?
True.
I don't know about a lot.
Well, I mean, more than I'm gonna say a lot. I'll look up Billboard.
He did pretty good. I'm sure this album sold.
The record's been out for 2 or 3 weeks, correct?
It's selling really well. And when I say the part of the reason it's number one and selling so well is the variants, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but everyone's doing it. Everyone, I'm sure Olivia and Sabrina, all those kind of pop artists, Taylor Swift, there's variants. And when you're buying 3 or 10 copies of a record, that's going to help the sales.
Well, Beatley Tone did a video where he somehow debunked that. If you want to check it out.
Okay, what? Speak
but
to
that they measure in meters in the UK, so that's a whole different thing.
Okay,
so here,
here's the numbers game. Here it is. The numbers are
the Billboard Top 200 album.
Vanilla Ice number. Well, it's somebody else. It's somebody known as Drake.
He's number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah, the US, right?
No, but he hit number 1.
I hear that. Thriller album.
Hold on, Mazzy. In the U.S., it says
right.
What Billboard chart is that?
It's the top 200 albums.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down. So right now it says 1 week his peak is at 5.
Right.
Because I thought the 200 albums they take off the catalog albums like Thriller.
No, because there's this little movie that has made over $1 billion about Michael Jackson.
I understand that, but they usually take off.
No, look at next to him, and then his
and
number
Thriller
1
is right in there, and Michael Jackson number 1.
And then Morgan Wallen has 2 albums in the top.
Billboard
10.
has like 10 different top lists.
Drake has 2 albums in the top 10. It's the top 200 albums in the U.S. selling. Okay, calm down.
Right.
All right. Very interesting comment here. The moment Joe Mayo gets into Engin de Patois, we will know the end is near. Joe, can you picture yourself getting into microtonal music of a group like these French-Canadian duo Engin de Patois, this crap up here that Mazzy's showing?
No, I don't even know what it is.
It's crap. But anyway,
it's basically a modern day Devo.
Okay, that's how Massey is
okay,
framing it.
So to again on this, the
Yeah.
fact he's number 5 surrounded by all the
Legend.
Michael Jackson,
Yeah, Michael Jackson's big.
I would take the Michael Jackson off because it's sensationalized from the movie and all that.
It's got a little.
The
It's got
fact
a
he's
bump.
number 5 with all these other acts that are
He's doing
relevant
great.
to young
He's doing
people.
great.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to remember, as I always say, Paul is going to be 84 years old in just 4 days. So
Yeah,
the thing is, it's more of an accomplishment for McCartney to have number 5 in 2026 than it is for the top 4
Yeah.
who are
That-
much younger than him.
in their
Remember-
prime, Drake's in his
Remember,
prime.
was it 15 years ago when Dylan's
Yeah,
album went
but
to number 1? Was it Modern Times? Went to
Oh
number
yeah,
1?
yeah. And
you're
here's the
gonna go-
deal.
if you're
I
gonna-
guarantee
hold
you,
on.
Drake is not going to be number
Yeah,
one
Drake-
when
Drake
he's
is-
80.
Drake has been a solid act for over 20 years, so I wouldn't go.
How
with
old
that.
He's
is he,
not
though?
going to be doing it when he's 80 because his
Right.
group
Can
is.
can
his
can,
fan
can
base
any of
is
those
huge.
people is my question? Can any of those people? We don't know, but I bet not. Can they? Any of those top 4 say have a album number 5 when they're going to be 84?
Yeah, but
Unlikely.
that's not a fair comparison, I think.
But okay, true fit. But
That's
McCartney's
not a
number
fair-
1 in the UK.
But that's not a fair comparison. He's a musical artist. It's regardless of age. Here's the reason why. See this old piece of shit up there? He listens.
Whoa!
to
Don't talk to me.
music.
Don't talk to me.
Whoa.
about
He
music.
listens.
Whoa!
Whoa!
So-
Rachel,
Yeah, you asshole, Rob.
No,
Okay,
but-
that
but
is
no.
that, Rob. That is too much.
What
I'm
happened?
so sorry, Massey. That
What
happened. To
happened?
you.
No, but speaking seriously, if you're gonna make it that way, then only people like Mazzy listens to all kinds of music. People of different ages, so I don't feel that.
Let me ask you this,
make that
Rachel, and
comparison.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what's the equivalent now. It's not because this top 40 radio is not there anymore, but on a radio playlist or a Spotify play, whatever your Apple Music, how are these any of these songs yet going to be included in a listenable playlist that you're going to
Well,
listen
you
to
can
a
look
lot?
up people's playlists, Mazzy. You
Not-
can go see.
Not individually, but well, that's
No,
I don't
you
even know how
can
to
see. You
describe
can
it.
see. But getting back to Joe's point, like Michael Jackson would have been 65 now, something around there. I believe he would be just as relevant. What was Paul McCartney?
Or Prince too.
What albums did Paul McCartney put out 20 years ago? Like when he was in it?
Oh,
Chaos
20
and Creation in the Backyard.
Yeah,
number
were they
5.
selling? Were people buying them?
About the same. Number 3 in the U.S. In the U.S. Number 3, number 5.
And Chaos.
So what I'm saying is,
Those albums got a lot of hype because of
it's
Starbucks.
regardless
too,
of the
you know.
age,
Right.
it's the artist. It's the artist. Because if Michael Jackson was putting out music today, I believe.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Remember, the world is different now because you're talking about 20 years ago. Remember Paul McCartney when he came out with not Chaos? What's the one after that with the chair?
Memory Almost Full.
Memory Almost Full. He did that song that was an Apple iTunes commercial.
Right.
And he advertised it. That helps sell music, sells iTunes.
Well,
sells
what's that
records.
song he did with Rihanna? Wasn't that a hit
Oh.
song?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
was
we go to Rob. This is a very controversial. This is from my protege with he's got an eye for criticism. Rob, your thoughts on this, Paul McCartney?
He doesn't know the song. Don't ask him.
All right.
Okay.
Wait,
Rob?
are you saying you have Down syndrome, Jim?
Okay, Jim is stricken.
Going South is a good song, but it's an underbaked song. It sounds like a demo. If the whole album was that, it would fit in better. I like the song. I think it
That's
could
one
have
of the
been.
least on my book, Down South.
Yeah, I think it could have been
Okay,
better.
hold on. I'm a little
Yeah, hold
shocked.
on, hold on.
Hold
Can I-
on. The first
can I
one on
talk
the
to-
board. Rob,
can I talk
I'm
to
very
First Boy?
concerned.
First Boy, you don't want him. Like you
Can
don't want
I
to quote him.
highlight?
In your publicity materials, you don't want to quote from him.
All right, look at
promise.
this. Unbelievable.
Wait,
Okay.
Hold on. The same guy who praised your album made that
Yeah.
stupid ass comment.
I know. I'm shocked by what I'm hearing, but I guess it was this comment up here where Springle go, okay, vegetarian, good morning. He's saying that the First Boy on the Moon album is actually superior to the McCartney album.
Yes, but
so that's
then-
kind of an
then
interesting-
all his other stupid ass comments have to
Yeah, I'm
factor.
trying to find it, but it's lost back there. If you can find it, it's the
No,
three
it's way
posts.
back. He was to Robert's room.
Yeah. You will not be derogatory, Archibald. I love you.
You know,
Uh,
Rachel,
yeah.
I know you started this whole thing with hype with this record.
Yeah,
or
with
McCartney
Antoine
and it.
Patois.
And there is, and you go, you know, if you take YouTube and the vinyl community or whatever you want to call all of us collectively, as a collective, the hype on this, a lot of people are showing this. Everyone's talking about McCartney, and people are making 5, 10 videos on McCartney. That's just the way it is. It happens, and people get excited about it. And thing is, most of those most of those videos get a lot of views, so people like hearing about McCartney, or not just the Beatle fans, but yeah, anybody who's not a Beatle fan or McCartney fan looks at it and says it's overhyped. There's too many videos. Like a couple of weeks ago, all those Beach Boy Pet Sounds videos when the 60th anniversary happened and the reissues happened, overhyped Pet Sounds. People were saying the same thing. It's a cycle. There's going to be some record in a month or two that's going to be overhyped.
Yeah, I mean things come and go, styles and popularity, and like let's talk Beatles biopics, Beatles on film, and we're in summer, early summer now. What are we going to get hit with coming in the fall in terms of Apple Core? What do they got for us? Here's Paul McCartney, Dungeon Lane with the Atomic Records.
The ugliest cover of all.
It is definitely ugly cover.
Okay, Rob, what do you think about the cover on that one?
It looks
like Atomic Records.
It looks like plastic rubber vomit.
Or like the sperm
Amoeba.
stone.
It's Amoeba. Sorry, Atomic. I meant Amoeba. It's Amoeba Records. It looks like an Amoeba exclusive. Well,
Yeah.
because it's a riff on the Amoeba Records logo.
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah. Sue doesn't like it. We got the trouble there with that.
You know
Fluffy,
what?
we love you, Fluffy. Come on the hell up. I love you, Fluffy. Holy smoke. And we got the link out there. Bobby Gass is in the house with us today. We
Hey,
got a whole
Rachel.
bunch of babes. Maz.
Well, I know you're about to ask. So we don't know if this year, if it's going to be the Rubber Soul Box, maybe this year, maybe next year. There's talk about more George Harrison stuff. I have a guy I know who talks about it and says that of all the estates, the Harrison estate is the most difficult to deal with. And
Really?
yeah, off the record.
Off
No,
the record. Yeah, they're purely off the record. Now, why are they difficult
I don't.
to deal with?
Who knows? Who
Like
knows?
what form does the difficulty take? That's what I'm curious.
I don't get too specific, but
Yeah.
and so things have been, on the schedules and off the schedules and on the schedules with them. I don't know. Probably no more John Lennon box this year. I think we got that. I think now.
Next year that they told me they're going to do Walls and Bridges next year.
Yeah,
Walls
that's
and
what I-
Bridges coming up. For many people, that's a favorite Lennon album. Why? I really don't know. I think it may
Oh,
be
I
one
love
of
that
those.
record.
Oh, I love it too.
Mind Games is mine. Mind Games is
I
mine.
like Mike. You know what it is? It's a better sounding record, and I think the songs. I like Mind Games a lot. I think the songs on Walls and Bridges are better, and it was a hit. Obviously the single with Elton John was a #1 hit. So it was a good record. I think there's talk again bubbling, and it could be fake talk about finally the archive of London Town and Back to the Egg. That would be great.
London Town over Back to the Egg for me.
That would be a good follow up for
I'll
Paul.
take Back to the
this
Egg.
year. Pardon me?
I just was saying I prefer Back to the Egg.
Yeah,
over
and I
London.
go
like Back
for
to the
London
Egg. Well,
Town.
Do the two
London
together.
Town's more
I think
my jive, my jam.
finish up the Wings records, and then
There's talk now, for the last few years, like when I saw the drummer of the Wings, Steve Holly, and I asked him about Back to the Egg in London Town, like about 2023, he didn't know anything. Now people have been asking him recently about it. He says next year for the archives now. So
Yeah,
maybe
tell the uninitiated what the archives are, Joe, because they're great.
Yeah.
If you're a McCartney fan, you need to get on board with this stuff.
that's the deluxe editions, box sets usually. They're also available, as smaller, like 2 CD sets or a big box set of McCartney's albums remastered, bonus tracks, paraphernalia.
there's a bunch of books and stuff included.
I think a lot of people like Ringo's solo stuff. One of my favorite of the Beatles solo singles is Ringo Starr's "It Don't Come Easy," but you got to add George Harrison in with "It Don't Come Easy," and you also have to add George Harrison in with the incredible song Photograph. All I Got Is a Photograph, 1974. What a hell of a year for Ringo Starr. Absolutely amazing. But
Remember
yeah,
this, Rachel, and everybody. It's interesting fun fact. Ringo Starr is the only ex-Beatle to have 2 number ones on one album. And that was the Ringo album where he had You're 16 and Photograph.
yeah,
made
and
number
he
one.
was he ruled. And for those of us of a certain vintage, Mazzy, myself, Rob would have been much too young, but Joe and you would have been, you're a mere child as well. But for Mazzy and myself, 1974, that album was all over the radio. You
it's-
could not go
Yeah,
anywhere.
oh yeah, I remember it. I was 12 at the time. 11.
It's a
All
it's a
right,
great
Joe,
record.
I'm going to allow that.
You know,
I'm
if
going to
that
allow
record came out today, Ringo would be caught up in Epstein Island like the rest of them.
What? Ringo?
With 16, You're Beautiful in Your Mind. Come on.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't,
come on, man.
can't
That-
say anything anymore.
Come
I know.
on. It's an old song.
No, but
They
I
had-
remember my
How
buddies
the hell
and
I know she was 13?
Rachel.
Not that.
Just
Go
a
to
song,
basketball
one minute.
record.
My buddies and I, on a rainy Saturday night in San Francisco, were going to the Times Theater. 99 cents a double bill. They changed it every day. And we were listening to Tom Donahue, the K-San DJ, who had interviewed John during with May Pang during Walls and Bridges. But before that, he said, we have a reporter in LA. There's a Beatle reunion happening. And they had this guy, I forgot who it was, come on the phone during his night shift. He did like 6 to midnight or every Saturday night. It was his show. And there were people calling up, all these people around the studio, whatever. And it turned out to be the Ringo album. So there's no Beatle reunion. But we started hearing about all the Beatles getting together, which technically you could say it happened, but it really didn't happen. But that was that album. And it was that Ringo album was so exciting. The lead up to that album, it was very exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ringo's had some good albums, but like everybody else, Ringo's getting older too. And so it's hard to retain, in my opinion, for rock and roll relevance when you're getting older. And I've used the example of The Who with Roger Daltrey. He's like 84 himself now, and he's throwing that microphone around and it goes like from here to here. You know, it's no more, none of that
Well,
anymore.
You gotta
It's-
accept it. You gotta accept it.
Timothy, writing about a 16-year-old girl then, the guy was 20 or 22. It wasn't as bad. We're not talking about 40 or 50-year-olds writing about a 16-year-old girl.
Well,
But,
There's a difference.
but the understanding that this was teenage music
Teenage love.
written for teenagers.
Yeah.
Why must I be a teenager? in
They're also
love?
talking about Teen Angel and kids getting, hit by
Teen
cars.
was
and
everything.
trains.
It was the birth of the teenager. A lot of people don't understand. We didn't even have teenagers until after World War II. After WW2, it was the birth of the teenager. Okay? It's a whole social phenomena. Go ahead,
Rachel,
Rob. Yeah.
Speaking of love for underage people,
Yeah,
I
Rob.
think Arnie Zanzibar is here and he needs to be heard.
Arnie Zanzibar has a comment, and unfortunately, we're going to have to address that. Rob, oh no, it's Arnie's hand is returned.
Joe, can you confirm if the Wax lives in a Lux interior apartment?
What's that there? The Cramps. All right, there's a Cramps
I
reference for
think
all
that's
you Cramps fans.
that's an in joke, Rachel.
Oh,
Rachel,
yes, Rob.
someone came in and I was naked and eating a bowl of fruit.
Oh dear.
I
All
just
right.
told- I told him I was just hot and hungry.
John Lennon himself must have been a teen himself when he wrote stuff like Hello, Little Girl. Yeah,
course
the
he
Beatles are incredibly young. When they show up on Ed Sullivan, I think George Harrison is just a kid. He's born in 1943. So
I
he's
saw
like
her standing
64.
there.
He's
Paul
like
was
21.
Wasn't Paul?
Nobody
18 or
worried
19?
about it. It's like people take it so seriously, and even the song like "Little Child," it's just a term of endearment. Hey, my little child. It's not literally a little kid.
Jen, listen to me. This is a working man's hands. The world should never be ashamed of a working man's hands.
Yeah.
Okay, please, Jen.
He's digging in those record bins.
Hey, it says my
It's
device is
just-
overheating.
It's just, so I've got a program note from my producer here explaining that what you're seeing under Rob's fingernails is what's known chemically as turgesol.
Yeah.
It's
That's
record cleaning debris.
That's from handling dirty records.
Why is my device overheating? I'm indoors.
Uh-oh.
Put the air conditioner on in here.
Yeah, what's it doing back east there?
I'm
Is
at this
it, you got a
freaking
heat
place
wave?
that I hate to go to. For the last time this season, I'm up here. I go here some Sundays.
I was impersonating Artie Zanzibar. His hands have boogers all over them.
All right, little nose picker. All right. Holy smoke. Joe, have you ever been at one of them famous, because you're a New York kid, even if you're on the island, I don't care. I watch Warriors. Hey, Warriors. But listen, Joe, did you been in one of them famous East Coast heat waves? You know, where you got the fire hydrants going in the street, the little kids are dancing around on 34th Street?
I think we lost him.
Joe is frozen.
His phone overheated. Rachel, we
Yeah,
need
Rob.
to do a GoFundMe for Joe Mayo to move from a iPhone 2 to
I
like.
don't know. I just did such a great setup for that, because you can't do the same thing as San Francisco. All those kids got to do is growing up, they just got to go down to the wharf. They go down by the coast and the breeze, and it's
The
all
fog
cool.
comes in over.
Everything's all good.
We're gonna hit
okay.
84 and 86 today and tomorrow. That's for sure. I'm going to the movies today.
What movie are you going to see?
I'm going to see Disclosure Day, the new Spielberg film. And
Okay, I've heard. Okay, here's the deal. I've heard it's like it's like underwhelming, man. It's like it's not in 1982 anymore. So our world is so different that it's almost an anachronism of and appealing to a sentiment that may no longer be there.
You know, it's funny, but you say that. I was having a conversation with David, my writing partner, my former writer.
Yeah, David Bacon.
And he saw it and he liked it. He didn't love it. And him and his wife were talking about it. They compared it to the new Paul McCartney record, an old guy doing something again, visiting something they've done before.
Yeah.
A little change. It's kind of popular. It's good, but maybe not groundbreaking. So he compared the Spielberg film to the new Paul McCartney.
It's the number one movie, so people.
Yeah, it's going to be a hit, and it's I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, people are just kind of going, it goes out and it just kind of lays there. It's not a great film.
What I heard, the last act of it is very good. So that's probably what.
Next week I will let you know my.
You know what? It's more difficult too. Like in 2001, you could get chills from the end of that, the final shot in 2001 with the little space baby. Or even in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the buildup on that do 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 do, and then they finally show up. And us UFO people, if you're ever reading, like I read Project Blue Book and all this, and when you see those old TBF Avenger, this is a fighter bomber, World War II bombing plane. And with those guys went missing. They called them, I think, Strawberry 5 or something like this. But they had a code name. Anyway, they all went missing in Bermuda Triangle. And then at the end of Close Encounters, they all come walking out of the spaceship. And you know who they are.
Rachel, excuse my dirty fingernails.
Okay, well, now we're going to a comment. And I've just seen it now, Rob.
Pretend this hand has boogers all over it and doo-doo from wiping your body.
It's a little dirty.
Rachel. I've never been. I have to admit this. Okay. I am sexually attracted to the waxed. That's a big thing.
Oh dear. Oh,
Rachel,
dear.
I often watch his live streams in the nude.
Oh, Rob.
So I pick my nose.
Thanks for bringing us up to date on that. Massey's doing his own take on it. Okay. Just make sure that we got an inspirational Spielberg crane shot. But you remember that, like the guys coming out in Close Encounters and the buildup in the mystery.
The hot lights on their.
And we didn't know. We didn't know why Dreyfus is in there with the mashed potatoes and he's making the devil's corn there.
The mashed potato scene to me was the stupidest one, especially when he throws it out the window. That thing didn't work for me.
Well, that's
but it did back then because he's so obsessed with the vision.
Yeah,
he's
I know that shape.
Yeah, do. Anyway, and the beginning of it too is so good when everybody's pointing up and all that.
I don't expect this to be a great film, but I will go see anything in a theater. I still want to see. I know the big hype now is YouTubers making videos or making movies that are number one. And of course, Backrooms I want to see. Some people I know have seen it say it's kind of plods along, but I like that, almost like European filmmaking. But I like that kind of mood, that low key mood. I want to see back. It made like 250 million.
Well, I think it's great. You're going to go see. I'd be curious to hear next Sunday. Hopefully, we get you, and then we'll be able to hear
If you
your
like that
review.
kind of movie, you should
You know,
watch
I saw 1941 the first weekend in a theater.
Oh yeah,
And I know it bombed, but I liked 1941.
I'll tell you something about 1941.
I liked it.
I
That's-
got a copy of that. I own that film.
The fight scene in that movie is
The dance fight
so well
scene.
choreographed.
Yeah.
What
And
I also like about 1941 is Dan Aykroyd when he comes out of the tank. He's been bonked on the head, and he's got 2 oranges on his eyes, and he goes, "I'm a bug."
It's
I'm
a
a
funny
bug.
movie.
I love that line.
You know, it doesn't totally work, but we saw it in the theater and we laughed and it looked great in the movie theater.
Ladies and
You know,
gentlemen, we got to
actually-
hold that program down because First Boy on the Moon's heading off. I want to do one more time. We got it pinned at the top. Head over to YouTube, subscribe to this guy, and tell him Rachel sent you. We're going to do a prize giveaway. You can win a free copy. Holy smokes! Of Demon's latest album. Look at that, Divine there. The album is Divine. This is a strong, strong album. Absolutely wonderful, creative, inspired stuff. Please support independent artists. So anyway, the deal is pick a number between 1 and 1,000. And if you subscribe and follow First Boy on Instagram, we'll throw in give me 2 numbers between 1 and 1,000. You have a chance to win the album. It's all a grand excuse to get this kid more deserving of subscribers than he currently has. We love him. And thank you, Zeb, for helping out with the links on First Boy on the Moon. Get over there. Tell him Rachel and Zeb sent you. And put your number in. We're going to do the draw next Sunday on this very program.
Just be putting your number in the chat next week.
Yeah, put your number in the chat. Or if you can't be here next week, drop the number in the thing because David's been keeping track of it all. David's tracking everything.
Well, you and Susie are watching John Cassavetes movies, huh?
We were watching John Cassavetes. Indeed, we were. And
Put the number in first, people.
well, it doesn't matter. People are doing that already.
Well, it's not going to.
Well, okay, whatever. I can't fix what's broken. Now, John Cassavetes, so The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, Mazzy, very slow moving, a lot of titties in there. Rob, there's a lot of titties in the Cassavetes, Killing of a Chinese Bookie. Have you seen that one, Rob? Killing of a Chinese Bookie?
Yes.
It's big cinema. It's part of the Criterion Collection.
Good movie.
Mazzy, so that Sue thought when you were talking about slow plotting, kind of build up.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I need my attention from the stream right now, Rachel.
Okay, what's going on there? Hand of fate.
Well, if you highlight my comment.
All right, let's go. This is Wax Tax Rob. Okay, here's the comment coming in.
Well, no,
There's more than one coming here at you, Rob.
Yeah, no, there's more. I'm thinking.
Okay, there's this one.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Arnie, didn't the flight attendant caught you masturbating in the restroom? You thought you were getting into the Mile High Club. That's not how it works.
You can't. It doesn't work that way, Arnie. You can't fly solo, son. Okay, Marty in Oregon, we love them.
But you know, you're talking about slow moving films that mean a lot or that work really well. I think Wim Wenders is another one like that. Paris, Texas.
Oh, I have that Criterion.
I love
as
that
well.
movie.
Oh, wait,
but
wait.
It's a road picture, but it's not an action picture. And you have to, the human,
Unfortunately, Rob is being compared unfavorably.
Yeah, but hold on, Arnie. He also made movies about unsavory, dirty, scummy people. So maybe that's why you're attracted to them.
Oh dear. Okay, I was afraid of that comment. Okay, hold on now, boys and girls. I got to go to Love. Our beloved Love is here with us today. And so now I got to go look. She's typing in some sort of Asian dialect. And I got to figure that dialect out. Hang on there, Love. I'll get your comment. Chinese love to gamble. Sue, the Chinese love to gamble.
Wow.
Kind of interesting.
To go to the casino.
Okay, where the hell's that? There it is. There it is. I got to cut and paste this into a translator. Copy. Hang on, love. I'm getting your comment. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Google search and translate. Show more. Dive deeper. Okay, translate. Okay, let's go translate. Let's see how we do. How could you not know the language? How's about you don't know the mother tongue? How could you possibly not know the language? Well, I'm not Filipino and or Tibetan, or whatever that is.
Japanese.
Japanese. We love Japan. Okay. Tokyo Record Style. Subscribe to Spring Hill Gym. That's our beloved protege.
Anybody subscribing to your channel is strange.
Okay. Okay. Rich, where's Loki and the other guy I used to talk to? I don't remember. Loki is very angry with Beetle Babe, and he tries to eschew showing up when Beetle Babe's around. It's more of this idiotic, partisan bias from individuals in the vinyl community that refuse to get along with others. You don't see Rob not avoiding Spring Hill Gym's musical presentations. Rob is a team player. He's a vinyl community. He puts the community in the vinyl. That's my Rob. That's your Rob, vinyl community.
Yes.
Holy smokes. Okay, now let's get back to First Boy on the Moon, even though he's left us here, but here's how it works regarding the contest. We'll get asked to put the guests into the chat next Sunday after either David, Rich, or myself pick a secret number between 1 and 1,000 on screen. We'll write it on the screen.
Well, hold on.
No, we'll put it in the private chat, and then it'll be there in the private chat.
Why don't you do the spinning wheel thing and just put everyone's name in there?
We could do the spin the wheel thing, but that's a lot of work, Rob.
You know, sometimes you need to kind of get into it. Now, I'm not here to promote my channel because I don't usually do this, but
no, Mazzy's not about promotion.
No, but I'm going to promote something. I have a bunch of members, and we have a contest.
That's right, Chad.
And our members have a contest now. There's 3 albums and a CD giveaway that we're going to pull Friday. There's a contest, but you have to be a member to see the video to learn how to figure out to enter the contest. And Friday, you could win either the new Lemon Twigs record, the CD of the reissue with the extra bonus CD of Camper Van Beethoven, a sealed best of John Coltrane that Kraft put out, and a Van Morrison sealed album of the Wanker of the Year, but a great album by Van Morrison. So
Van Morrison, but Van Morrison's traditionally known as being very difficult to work with.
Yeah,
I
like Van Morrison.
Personalities.
I give him a pass, even though he's a wanker. I love his music. So
yeah, he's great, but he's always been cantankerous.
He's moody, cantankerous.
Right? He's like our Rob.
Yeah,
Rob, have you ever been considered favorably with Van Morrison?
Mazzy made videos like that. Like what? Like
I
what?
don't know.
What? Like what?
Holy shit.
What does that relate to? Videos like what? Herc, come on, Herc. Give me something to chew on here. If I made videos like what?
Hey, Rachel, I have to come to someone's defense.
Okay, somebody is being defended here, Mazzy. Rob's going to do the defending.
Okay.
Let's see him go. Go ahead, Rob. Good luck.
Can you highlight the uber ironically racist tub of goo, which is Fat Dobbs?
Okay. Tokyo Record Style is a total walking mental illness. I saw the comment. I was reluctant to put it out there.
This is Rich coming from a guy who paints lines on the sidewalk.
When is this guy? Has this guy ever made a video? Has this guy ever made a video?
Stop it.
Yeah.
This is our Fred. He's our guy. We're working with him.
Has he ever made a video?
Hold on, Mazzy.
Yes, many.
Hold on. Do you include like a security camera catching him masturbating in the bushes as a video?
Oh, God. You just made the producer spew her water. Stop it. Stop it. All right, listen.
Come on, I'm gonna eat today.
Okay, hold on. Settle down, producer. I don't want. Listen, Fred is one of our best and brightest. He's dealing with issues. Okay, it's called. He's biased.
Poison ivy on your wiener from masturbating in the bed.
All right, hold on. Let's talk about that. Okay, so now we heard line painting. Like, what's this line painting thing about? What's this finger painting? What's going on?
He knows. He knows what it is, Rachel.
Okay, listen, Dobbsy, try and get along and here's a little challenge for you, Dobbsy. I love you. Try and say something positive about other members in the vinyl community. Like, hey, this is a great video. This is fun. Stuff like that to help you. Because I don't believe, okay, guys, I'm going to go big here, guys. I got to go big. Hang on. God, that's exciting. Vinyl community, there is no such thing as a bad boy. Yes, boys can do bad things, okay? But that doesn't mean don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I think we need to be cognizant of that when we're thinking of our friends like Fred. Like maybe something happened to the little guy when he was just a little guy and hurt him.
Thrown out with the bathwater, Rachel.
I believe in love.
Are you
Okay.
shedding liberal tears?
Stop it, Sue. Quit hurting me. Tokyo Record Style is a perfectly fine channel. Correct. Thank you, Dan. We love Brian.
I think so
Well
too.
said.
Brian's a good guy.
We love Brian. We don't see
You know,
him
until you start making your own fucking creative stuff, just shut the
Okay.
fuck up, okay?
Can we hear Renee's review of Dungeon Lane? Yeah, once we get that, that'll all happen. I just burned my tongue on my coffee. I blame Massey. Massey, you're throwing the
From what?
one-liners out.
What? Be specific. Pat, be specific.
Wait. When you burnt your tongue, did you spray like a fire extinguisher in it?
Okay, check this out. Bobby Gass with a little bit of an insight into the fragile psyche of one Van Morrison. Van Morrison had 2 albums to sign to me personally, but he wouldn't sign the Warner Brothers album. Van holds grudges big time. He is Irish, okay? So this could be part of the Irish temperament. Okay, and this is obviously hurtful. This is from Chin Chin. Chin Chin writes, Wax does not have rock and roll behavior to be a significant part of the vinyl community.
Hey, how about we take you to a hotel room and trash it with your face? There you go. That's a good one.
What the fuck, Rob?
Isn't
All
that
right.
rock and roll mentality?
That is absolutely critical. Those Dungeon Lane boys were some bad apples, says Jed. Bad apples in Dungeon Lane boys. Hurt goes, the VC needs jazz guys too. We got a lot of jazz
There's a bunch
guys.
of jazz
in the
guys.
VC.
There's
It's
a
not
bunch-
all rock and roll, kids.
There's a bunch of jazz guys. There's
we got
W-
country
there's
people. We
WBC.
got bluegrass. We got blues.
There's
I miss blues
WBC jazz
guy.
guy.
Mass, I miss blues guy vinyl. Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, what happened?
We also have guys like Arnie who put on their tutus and dance around to ballet music.
All right. Do you know, that would be interesting. Arnie Zanzibar, first responder. I love him. But you're kind of picturing him like he's some sort of Buffalo Bill character in the Silence of the Lambs, where he's tucking his member in there and dancing.
If the tucked wiener fits.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Okay, Tokyo Record Style is a great guide. Finally, the kind of comment we want here. Very positive, upbeat. Outside of his apology tours and support for whale slaughter, of course, no problem. Japan with their whale slaughtering support. That is very hurtful to our whale friends.
Who's a whale slaughterer?
The albatross and the whales, they are our brothers. Great song, Mazzy. Obviously, one of your favorites.
I know you don't watch my videos, but I want to show you something.
If you threw a stone at the vinyl community, this is from the 6-inch pianist. Read that how as you will. Chances are you'd hit someone showing a jazz record.
Yeah, in the last week, all these Canadians have visited me. Have you noticed that?
Okay, what's going on, bud?
Right? Oh, Rob
So
Frith.
let's talk about
Frith
Vancouver.
is coming in.
Let's
Hold
talk
on,
about
hold
Vancouver.
on.
Oh, sorry, Rob. Maz, we got a problem right here.
Hey, Jim, how many older men invited you to a hotel room that you accepted? Way more than Arnie.
Marcus, Project Shabbat is a legend. Project Gemini. He's got a new album coming out. We're all excited. It's going to be coming to our doorsteps anytime. But listen to this. The VC needs a lot more heavy metal and prog metal. Too much old stuff talked about. Focus on new stuff. Mazzy just did.
I
Today's
talk
title,
about a lot of new
Joie de
music. A
Patois.
lot of new music. A
Ah,
lot of
Joie
new
de
music.
Patois.
Yeah, but not
For the
just
love
that.
of
Okay,
God.
Rachel. So this past week and a half, I've had I think Canada, Vancouver's invading Seattle.
Vancouver coming
So,
down.
Dan, who I met maybe 3 years ago, he came to visit. He comes to a lot of music shows here, live shows, and he reached out to me. He was a viewer, and we met for a drink, and we talked about music. And then when I went up to Vancouver the last time for Rob Fritz's 70th birthday, we all hung out, and I met him again, and we hung out for a few days.
Yeah.
And so he was coming here to see Bob Dylan twice at the winery north of Seattle. So I invited him, the guest room. He stayed here one night because he also went down to the Gorge in Oregon so he went to see 3 Dylan shows. So he brought me a box of records as a nice gift and a bottle of this oyster shell Vancouver distilled gin. Okay.
Oh,
It's
nice.
interesting. But he brought me these records, and I'm just going to show the ones that are Canadian artists. And you know about these artists, but
Yeah.
and I knew about this first one, but I never heard these records. And I'm not going to say Cockburn. I'll say Bruce Cockburn.
Yeah, it is Coburn.
I know. I have the one that Americans probably know the best of his, If I Had a Rocket Launcher. But I never heard this record. This is-
Rachel, Cockburn and a rocket launcher.
This is such an amazing. This is an acoustic guitar record. This is a beautiful record.
Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah.
Acoustic guitar, mandolin,
And very nice of
tablas.
Rob to gift that.
Recorded in San Francisco, by the way. Another Bruce Cockburn record where he sings. He's got that beautiful low voice. So, I mean, he brought all these Canadian bands. This guy I never heard of before, Hawksley Workman, another Canadian.
Nice cover.
This is a little like a folksy Tom Petty, a little of a Bonnie Prince Billy kind of folk Americana or Canadiana. Is that a word about that? It's really good. And then these I haven't listened to, but I know the band, obviously. And this is who's the most iconic, like considered one of the best iconic Canadian rock bands that tragically don't exist anymore.
Wow, there's a lot we have.
I gave you a clue when I asked you.
Practically,
Tragically, yeah.
Yeah. So volume 1, volume 2, your favorites, and volume 2. I haven't listened.
That's real Canadiana right there.
Yeah. Anyway, that was really, very nice of him to gift me all this Canadian music, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's really nice.
Did you ever think he was just trying to get rid of it?
No, he's not just trying to get rid of it. Hey,
Well, I've
great
listened to-
news. We got good news. I don't believe that is this really what happened? Rob Walker broke his live streaming cherry. I guess Rob Walker's going to become a live streamer last night. It was a 6-minute drunken shambles.
I
Did you see
tuned
it?
in on it. I tuned in on a live
Did
for
he
about
do anything?
Is it still up? Because it
Yeah.
should still be
Well, I don't
up.
know. He was with David Atkinson and 3 other guys. They were at a record show and they were drinking at the pub.
Oh,
and they were
yeah,
buzzed.
they were at the pub.
It was a drunk dial, but it was fun. They were nice, actually.
Oh, I love those guys. And they're a lot of fun. We love that. On this program, whenever we highlight the Brits, for some reason, there's a huge Brit following. And we get just tons of views whenever the Brits decide to do something.
When Rob goes on his live thing, Rob Walker, he was actually really nice. He wasn't a wanker like he is in the comments here. He's actually pretty friendly.
Okay, let's be sensitive to our female viewers. We got a lot of goyles that tune in on the richest coast to watch a fellow woman
What did we say that was
about
sexual?
womanly concerns.
Is it
okay?
because I said Cockburn? Is that why?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Was
Well,
it when I said boner or masturbating in the bushes?
All right, we got more problems. And this is the return of Mark Glassman imitator. This is not Mark. This is somebody
then
fixated on Mark.
Hey,
Hold on, shush. Then
Uh-oh.
it's Billiam. It's Billiam.
Okay, and he says something about tiny apartments, Rob.
Well, Billiam is in an apartment full of records from Walmart.
So you know what it is? Here's the deal. he doesn't, this kid's Nebraska born and bred, the breadbasket of America. We love that.
Mhm.
He's a farm and stock. He's a strapping farm boy. I
Mhm.
love this kid. And William, you are always welcome here on the Rachel's Go Show. You're one of our brightest and best, right up there with Dobbsy. Now, listen, there's no such thing as a bad boy. But I think, Rob, that there could be psychological because of your urbanized living environment down at Muscle Beach. This
Mhm.
kid's freaked out. His wide open spaces. He's like wheat fields and corn as well as far as the eye can see. And when he sees you in that apartment, it just makes him claustrophobic. And I think that's
Rachel,
why.
Rachel,
Yeah, Rob, I'm
Rachel,
just spitballing here.
Rachel, and sorry, Beetle Babe, what's about to come out of my mouth.
Listen, Beetle Babe, be cautious.
But what about pleasuring himself with farm animals, Rachel?
All right, farm animal pleasurings. Holy smokes. That is just crazy. Okay, Archie has some insight. Archie psychologically feels that William actually means well. He just struggles to trust and entertains what's known as paranoid delusions. That's a kind of an interesting psychological read. Mazzy, do you agree with that about our beloved William?
You mean Billiam William?
Well, we don't call Billiam. That's a put
I
down.
don't
That
know.
is like a
I don't even
pejorative.
know if he's still alive. I haven't seen or heard of him lately, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Only two things come
hold
from
on.
Nebraska.
Mazzy, go check out the local gazebos.
I saw, hey, somebody, I saw a post yesterday. PB Thal says it's a old post, so I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it was PB Thal and Texas Dave walking in a mall.
Okay.
Well, I got a lot of.
It sounds like the beginning of a joke.
Well, it was a video. He says it's an old video, but
Yeah.
I got a lot of flack with my mall video. Remember that?
That was funny.
Your mall video, that went viral and it created quite the kickback for you, Maz.
So PB Thal and Texas Dave mall video.
In a mall. All right. Hey, folks, is Lovers in a Dangerous Time an amazing song? The Bare Naked Ladies really did a tremendous job covering that song.
Yeah, it's not on these records.
What? There's another artist. I don't think it's Bruce.
Don't the days grow shorter as the days go by?
There's
Boy,
another
oh boy.
artist like him, a Canadian artist, who's insufferable. Like he's bad to people.
He's
Am I wrong?
insufferable. Okay. And who do you equate him with, Rob? Insufferable.
Steve Westman?
Steve
No.
Westman is
Yankee
beautiful.
music artist. It might be Bruce Cockburn.
Well, okay, hold on, Rob. I think who you're thinking of is my arch nemesis, Corey Hart. Ever since eye contact was made with Corey Hart, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to make eye contact with Corey Hart while he's performing. It's lasers. You know he hates you. And it's so sad because I thought we had something special. But anyway, okay, here's why. Okay, this is Archie. I was quite close to pumping vinyl for several months until he found out about my meeting with Jason Rojas in Texas. Then he became incredibly jealous. I had to cut ties. That is an amazing.
Spring Hill came to Texas?
Yeah, he was in Texas. Archie, I wish I had known. I would have flown down to meet you.
Rachel, that is the
Protege.
worst. That is the worst menage a trois story I've ever heard.
It's vaguely unsettling.
Mm.
Okay. And this is pretty good. Jens goes, a dyslexic guy walks into a bra. You see what he done there?
That's funny.
pretty
I
darn
like
good.
that. That's funny. That's funny because it's not shitty. It's nice.
It's just clean. We do clean. We don't do
It's-
blue.
Yeah.
Okay. We
Not
don't
less.
do blue
Rachel,
here.
We haven't been making fun of the dyslexic people enough.
I'm dyslexic.
Scott,
I
we're
know,
talking.
I know.
Okay. Here's my Hollywood connection, Rob. I got more than one Hollywood connection. You're one of my big Hollywood connections. I love that about you. But this is my other Hollywood connection. The incredible Scott Wheeler works in the industry, worked on a number of the films that I cherish personally, Mass. This guy's right there. He knows it all, knows everybody. He knows stories. But I got to tell you something, Mass. We're talking, Scott, we were talking about Steven Spielberg's latest, The Discovery
Well,
Project was
no
called
spoilers. I'm
Disclosure.
going today, the 12:30 IMAX show.
Yeah.
So I've heard people love it, and I heard people think it's just ho-hum. So I'm going to go. I like to see a movie theater anyway.
Hey, Rich, you son of a gun. I love that expression, by gum. Steve Westman reminds me of the old SNL skit on Canadian TV show. Well, this one here is on video. Hi, I'm Todd. We're here with real video.
There's been a lot of controversy.
Controversy.
I like that.
Aluminium.
There's been a lot of controversy in
Yes.
the YouTube audiophilia world lately. So.
I heard that. Was it you that did the post about the audiophilia?
I
You
did a
a
big
post.
one, which I finally, after 9,000 views over 2 days, 3 days, I put it in timeout because I said my piece, and the person, one of the people, I didn't aim it at one person. I gave them nicknames to so I wouldn't identify them, and I went over the top. It was over the top, a lot of F words throughout it, and I put it in timeout because it was sort of resolved. One of the people that it was pointed to, that Rob kind of named, and I've been accused of coming up with that nickname.
Hold on. I didn't name him. I gave him a nickname.
You gave him a nickname. That's my point. And I used that nickname, but I didn't say I invented it.
In the scheme of nicknames I've given people,
And this person,
it was beyond tame.
this person finally got the goods, got the receipts, and came out and took those videos down and said, "Now we're vindicated. We got the truth out." And he feels he helped get the truth out, which he started this whole thing in the first place, that the truth was there. He just didn't believe the truth. It's one of those things.
Okay, so there was a reluctance to embrace the information being.
Well, everyone's digging up the MoFi thing from 4 years ago. That was part of it.
Can I explain where Mazzy's wrong? And usually
Okay, go ahead, Rob. I'm very curious about this.
Rachel, we've come across so many people, and this is the way I label them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they watch Mazzy and they go, I can do that.
Oh, they don't.
They can't. This guy took a page out of, I won't name someone specifically, but there are people that have built up a channel based on these incidences that happen in vinyl.
You can drop it. I can drop it. Let's get him up here.
Who are we bringing up?
We're getting Marty. We got to get Marty.
Okay, but that's what I believe this situation is.
That's the wrong link.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hold on, Sue. Got it for you, Marty. I got it, buddy. So we're talking obviously Michael 45. Now, Mazzy, we're going to do the big special when you overtake. Have you overtaken him? Because we are going to do a very special.
I don't know.
Okay, somebody give me the numbers. We're looking for Mazzy to overtake our beloved Michael 45, incredible channel in his own right. But Mazzy, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen quick. We know it's very close, neck and neck right now.
It goes fast, and then it's slow. I'm in a slow point right now.
Well, I'm telling you, man, I see a lot of potential, and it's just a matter of time till you overtake him. Marty, I know you're excited about this story. Mazzy has an arch nemesis in the vinyl community. I don't know why. Mazzy started it some time ago, but they are at odds with one another.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well, no, Mazzy's not, but Michael is.
Yeah.
Michael hasn't gotten over Mazzy. Mazzy, in retribution, because Mazzy knows Michael hasn't gotten over it, is working hard to get his channel to overtake Michael in the popularity game, and he's doing it. And we're going to be here to celebrate with a full Mazzy defeats Michael 45 special. It's going to be broadcast here
it's going
live.
To go like this. It'll go like this.
I don't think it will. I really don't. Michael is not putting in the numbers the way we were used to seeing. We're starting to see Mazzy pull ahead in a consistent manner. And I'm sorry, Maz, but that's just the facts. And if the truth hurts, well, I'm sorry. I can't help you in that regard. Marty, so great to see you with your alternative Baltimore Orioles ball cap. Rob, you may recognize it. It's the Baltimore Orioles alternate cap.
No.
Recognize it?
It's Cal Ripken, right?
Yes. You know what? When I got back from Mexico, this was waiting for me. BK sent this to me.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
And it's a throwback. It's a wool cap, and it's really, really cool. I can't take it off my head. It's yeah, I'm very thankful to Paul. Very nice gift of him.
It is super nice. We just love him. Now, hold on, everybody. Breakfast King Loyola, that's Paul. We love him.
Yep.
Okay, I will not have anyone cast aspersions on 45. He's a good guy. I love him. I consider him a friend.
That's my
Massey,
job. That's
you
my
put the
job.
work. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Massey, you put the work in to grow your channel. It's very impressive.
I put the work
Fair
in.
enough.
I would put the work in to make videos. I don't do it to grow the channel. If the channel grows because of it, you know.
Okay, controversial for some, much loved by many. It's our beloved David, Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion. This is one of our longer channel names.
David, I don't think the EU is a place that I'm getting unsubscribed. There might be other places. Yeah.
There he is.
Okay, hold on. Let's
We were
read it.
talking about, David, your video with PBthal popped up yesterday of you two in a mall, and I thought it was a new video, and I sent it to our group because I got flack with my mall video a couple of years ago, but then PBthal said that's an old video, but it popped up just like yesterday, you and PBthal at a mall record store in Texas. So,
Okay, I got concerns, and I've got concerns with one of my personal favorites, Delphina. She is a woman every trans woman would like to be, but can't. We struggle to be as beautiful.
the straight
as
boys
Delphina.
love her too.
She is gorgeous. This lady, and she's smart, and she is also another one of what I call my Hollywood connections. Marty, you must be so envious.
She has
But anyway,
good musical
Massey
taste.
has a taste and sophistication that M45 pretends to have. Massey, how do you respond when you hear comments like
Well,
this? You're
thank
an
you
avowed
very much.
metrosexual.
Yes.
You know how to
Thank-
carry it.
Thank you very much. I've met Delphina twice, right? Is that true? Or 2 trips over a couple of days a second time. Yeah. So
Hey, Rachel.
All right, Rob, go ahead.
People might not know this.
Yeah.
When Massey started, he used to use the word gorgeous all the time.
He did use gorgeous.
that's not me.
Also
someone stole it
gorgeous.
from him. Someone just lifted it from him, and Massey
And he
stopped.
rocketed into his own level of popularity. Marty, I always like to do a check-in on you because I sometimes question your commitment to the whole idea of becoming, hey, how's it going, Vinyl Community? Got a great little program for you today. Sometimes I think that's not you. Sometimes I think you're kind of going, I think I'll just watch the ball game instead of going on to the TV to do the internet thing.
I'd really like to do more of that. I don't know that I have the juice for it. And here's the big thing right now is the weather's beautiful, and so I'm out on the bike. And like yesterday, I want to come up, Dana. That would be so awesome.
I see Mariners in action.
Yeah. The Mariners and the O's, my 2 favorite teams.
Get Kimbo up. Get Kimbo up. I want to talk Kimbo. I want to talk this Antoine de Patois. Antoine de Patois, because you influenced Massey, and the poor kid has gone all in. He's going, oh, it's all art. It's like fluxus for me, Rachel.
Get Kimbo up here to talk about
get
Olivia.
up here.
Olivia Rodrigo. Come on. Yeah. Let's talk about that Latin Filipino combination that puts out pop record. You know, what I've heard of her record, I've heard 3 of the tracks are actually great hook-based tracks. A good record. She's talented.
Kimbo, get up here. I want to talk to you. And then independent of this, Rachel, cool new record book being released called The Record Keepers. It's a large coffee table book featuring stories on many of the record stores across Canada. I think that would be a good read, especially when they get to Vancouver, because Vancouver has got so many great stores. And I got to tell you right away, the turntable from Victoria is going to be in there. The turntable is big. And they should have also the turntable in Fantan Alley. Yeah. That one. Oh, that one. It is overly priced, but it's extremely well known and well curated, as they like to say. So, Marty, again, before we get Kimbo up here and he takes all our collective thunder, let's talk about the commitment level, the excitement about being a broadcaster, an info pusher, of influencer.
I don't know what to say. I haven't been feeling inspired. I haven't gotten a whole lot of new records lately, and it's just
okay. I relate. So if it's not that, what are you into? Okay, here he is, not Kimbo, but an incredible simulation. Okay, Antoine de Poitouin. Okay, Eddie, you're putting your foot in it. How the hell can you defend this crap? Go ahead, take your first shot at it, Eddie.
Well, to me, it's like a modern day version.
Oh
of
no, Eddie! Look, this is what I'm talking about.
the trifecta.
That is not good. That
That
is
AI.
not what we want to see. Okay, go ahead, Eddie.
It's like a modern day version of Primus on acid and King Crimson, and they got together and they had a child.
Oh wow. Oh, I'll have to check that out. That sounds great.
Okay. The way you say it almost makes it sound good, Eddie. But hold on, there's more. Okay, this is coming in from Project Gemini. Mazzy, wiping a tear of sadness. There's a little bit of emotion
I don't
here.
expect you to watch my videos, but I show a lot
Wow.
of new stuff, actually.
Okay, well,
You know what it is? I think the algorithms. I do show a lot of Beatles, Dylan, and Beach. I do show a lot of the quote boomer acts. I do, but I show a lot of new stuff. I mean, I do fucking 4 or 5 videos a week, so there's a lot of other stuff.
oh
Rachel, can we get-
shit, Rob. We got a comment from Chin Chin.
First of all, okay,
Hold on. Fuck you, Mazzy. This is my time to shine.
All right.
Um,
I would,
But Rachel, well, I mean, Angie de Poitouin have been around for a while now. It's just
Okay, but
now
they
that
suddenly
the
did-
VC.
yeah.
It's just now that the VC is coming around
well,
and
Yeah.
getting a whiff of it. But they've been around.
Yeah.
I mean, this is their 5th pressing of the first album.
it came out in 2024, but the
Yeah.
KEXP video really got put them
Right,
over.
right. That's kind of what pushed them into mainstream.
First of all, wait.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know-
broke-
I don't know who the,
they
I don't know
became
who
a
the fuck. Wait,
phenomenon.
Rachel.
yeah, sorry, Mouse. Go ahead.
I don't know who this fucking Chin Chin is.
I do.
Well, but first of all,
It's
I
it's
could've-
Fat Dobbs. He loves
I
whatever's happening
was
here.
not excluded from joining the vinyl. If you're talking about the OBC, is that what you're talking about? I chose not to. It's not my thing. I don't want to pay overpriced for so-called rare records and pay a monthly entry fee, a VIP pass. Not for me.
Okay, I can't figure this part out of the thing. Who's the almond disco lady that dissed Rob? Who's
Hey,
he
Spring.
referencing?
I don't know. Spring Hill. I love that. I saw James when they toured after that album Laid. Eno produced that album. I love that record. It's a great record. And then they did the one after, like is it a remix? I have that too on CD. It's not a remix, but it's like Laid 2 or Getting Laid Again or something. Anyway, I love James.
Okay, would you consider these guys, this Antoine de Poitouin, to be what's known as a guilty pleasure, Norman?
I don't think so. I think the thing that people are getting on about is the shtick of the
French
look.
Canadian costume.
No, but the costuming thing, again, I compared it to Devo. They don't sound like Devo, but when Devo first came around, of course, we didn't have the interwebs and all this stuff then, but it was their persona, the costumes, the yellow suits and all that stuff.
This is the progressive metal or progressive music's version of Gwar. What Gwar was for metal, Angie de Poitouin is for the progressive genre.
But they're a little krautrock.
And
it's
Nadine
like math
attacked
rock, but
Rob?
they got that repetitive like
What?
Right.
What?
vibe. Yeah.
What about me?
There's only so much two guys can do on stage.
Yeah, it's a good party record. You know,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, try
Not-
and tell
hold on.
that to the Everly Brothers.
Not in a Sydney open mic night. Arnie gets on stage with a blow up doll. You should see what he.
All right, we got a lot of problems here. So
Yeah,
the accusation is coming out that somehow Nadine actually was critical of Rob, and that this is in the Chin Chin comment.
You know, wait a second. Flying Lizards is a good example. They don't sound like Flying Lizards, but Flying Lizards had this thing, this electronic thing where they kind of got some cover songs and made it really slow. This is upbeat, faster stuff. So if you like Flying Lizards, this is like them on steroids a little bit.
Okay, Kimbo's coming to Victoria. I got to go down to Victoria. July 12th. Pencil it in. I got to meet Kimbo. I love Kimbo so much.
Can I ask Rob a question? Rob, do you know
Yeah,
who
go ahead.
Don Randy is?
Um,
He's part of the Wrecking Crew. I found out. I found this the other day.
I know he has some jazz records and stuff, but
I found this. Usually these are hammered, these type of records, but this was in really good shape. And man, it's really, really good.
Yeah, World Pacific. I've seen his stuff, but I
It's
haven't
a
gotten
trio.
it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mazzy, I'm gonna send you a link to a video. There's this Japanese band that reminds me a lot of Andrew DePotway. They are from like 2000, the early 2000s, way ahead of the game as far as the music. They're called 88 Casio Junrei, and it sounds to me, it reminds me a lot of this band.
Even Chibamato, Chibamato.
Chibamato, yeah.
They don't sound the same, but these bands that do these kind of weird, quirky things,
Well,
they have. It
do you
sounds
know
like a
the-
gimmick, and sometimes it catches.
Do you know the band Moog Cookbook?
No.
Have you ever heard of them?
Moog
It's guys from Jellyfish, but they play all this stuff on the Moogs, and they dress in helmets. Stuff.
Well, there was a band in the 90s that plays Astro Surf music called Man or Astro Man. Used to come out in
So hand me my prop.
Those were pretty
That
cool.
is shocking.
I mean, look at the Residents. I mean, Residents are gimmicky as hell.
Okay, hold on, Eddie. You may talk Astroman, but nobody can compete with
Astro
Astro.
Boy.
Why don't
Well,
you
they
ask,
had to be an Astro Man, so they.
why
could
don't
create
you
Astro
ask
Boy.
Rob about his Astro Lube?
Holy
Okay,
smoke!
hold on, Massey. Beetle Babe already warned collective. Can we try and keep things a little less sexual around here?
I'm not even talking sexual. Rob uses it to fix things around the house.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh,
What?
well.
You know, when you got a squeaky door handle or something.
You spray
Okay.
WD-40 on it.
Okay, Jim, what's
Same
going?
thing.
This is our friend. This is from my protege, Archie. Archie, could you explain a little bit about what your link is referencing? Thank you, Archie. Archie's put a YouTube link up for our collective edification. Okay, look, Blue Angel. Tell us.
I didn't know.
about
I didn't know this existed. Do you know who this is right here?
Yeah. You don't. In before she was big, they had
Yeah.
videos playing on MTV.
Who is it?
Really?
Cindy
Cindy
Lauper.
It's
Lauper.
Blue Angel.
Oh.
This is their only album, and it's really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I didn't even know it was her until I got it home. It's just a $1 record.
Okay, who's the lady in it?
Cindy Lauper.
Oh, Cindy. Okay.
Yeah,
And what year is this album?
1980, I
81.
believe.
Huh?
1980. I think.
So just
This year.
very shortly before she breaks big with her
Yeah.
own Girls
It's
Want to
very well done.
She's
It
so
sounds great.
unusual.
Yeah.
What an album that was! Holy smokes, did that
Very cool
ruled the
record.
airwaves?
I know
Uh,
what WD-40 is for.
Okay, this is interesting. You can use Astroglide for removing sticker residue. So there's your life hack for today,
There you
Vinyl.
go.
Community.
Also, it makes
that
it
was Beetle
easier
Babe
for
on that.
Arnie. It makes it easier for Arnie to shove inanimate objects up his ass.
Holy shit. That's horrible. You're
I mean,
killing
gimmicks-
Eddie.
Gimmicks has been a thing. You can look at Flock of Seagulls with those haircuts.
All right. Now, did we get what says Ola Tone? Have we got Beetle Tone in here with us? Beetle Tone, Beatley Tone. Oh, LB Tony. We love Tony. LP's are us. He's a good guy, good channel, good guy. We love him. So anyway, Marty, it's so great to have you. Now, are you going to be doing a show out following our little get together here?
I don't think so. It depends on if Rochelle wants to go for a motorcycle ride. I think we're going
Okay, well, let's talk about this. So if music isn't, I mean, you love music and you're not buying a
Yeah.
lot right now, but you got to have passion. And if you're anything like me, it moves in circles. You go, oh, I'm into this and I'm into
Yeah.
this and I'm into this.
Yeah.
And right now I'm really hot. I'm an old time chess player. I played since I was a kid. And I'm
I
all
saw your
wound up.
short with your big, thick
Yeah.
move book and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's you got to have your openings down there, Marty. Many games are lost in the opening.
Right.
But anyway, here we go. For yourself, if it's not music that's holding the number one passion spot, apart from Rochelle, always holds your number one passion spot.
Yeah.
But other than Rochelle and personal life, just the general world out there. What is it biking?
Yeah, it's motorcycles. You know, I put my my album release on the back burner for a few months because we got Rochelle a new bike. So we're really out enjoying her new motorcycle.
Yeah, and just it's so much fun because you can get different things. Like you can get a bell on them, ring.
not a bicycle, a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah,
When
Rob.
you go out riding with her, do
Yeah.
you go to that place on the mountain with 2 bathtubs and you both get into each one?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was that Oregon movie.
We
that
have
I was
No,
telling you
that's
about.
a pharma ad.
Is a far well. There's also this movie I was
Is it
telling
La
Marty
Vitra
about where
or one of
they
those?
go. That's 2 guys in that case, but they go for a beautiful set in the woods, and they sit with the natural spring waters. In Oregon.
We have Silver Falls State Park right close to us here, and lots of good riding. So yeah, we get out and ride.
They have,
Yeah.
they have hot springs in Oregon, right?
We do. We have Brightonbush. We have Bagby Hot Springs close by. Yeah, lots of hot springs.
So Eddie, when music isn't your jam, like it's not your most passionate thing, where you deflect, you probably go right into the movies, right? Because you're a big
Oh,
movie
yeah.
guy.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah.
I believe
Hey, there she is.
well, Martin McGirth is using one of his troll accounts.
What?
Yeah.
Martin McGirth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that Rob the
dear.
Turk?
Yeah, there we go. It's
Hey,
Martin
what's
McGrath.
up, Tubby McGirth?
Martin, stop hassling Jen.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, buddy. You ever kiss a girl? I didn't think so.
And what is the deal with Rob the Turk?
What's with Rob the Turk? What the hell is your thinking, if
Yeah.
any? Massey, does it offend you the way it does so many of us when you see some of these accounts come in and they got these whacked out names? It's just crazy, like Rob the Turk.
Well, see, I got to be careful how I answer this question. 'Cause
Yeah,
Proceed
please,
with caution.
please.
there are
be
certain people that like to nickname people. And I'll
Yeah.
leave it at that. Like really names beneath them.
You've been named. They've done even done poor Massey like Spazloff and stuff like
Spazzy.
this. They do Spazzy.
Yeah.
They
But I
do.
don't, it doesn't bother me. I let it roll. It doesn't matter.
Okay, there is no poster behind Eddie. That is a blank green wall that you're seeing behind Eddie.
It's the
with
same
the
as
lights
Rob.
in it.
That poster there is from a Lee Van Cleef movie called Death Rides a Horse.
Yes.
Death rides a horse, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Holy smokes. Lee Van Cleef, he was so
Oh,
cool.
hold
I
on.
liked him. They couldn't have gotten anybody better for the Eastwood
What
play.
a
Hey,
look that guy has. Yeah.
I don't know if this is a related film. It's called A Horse Rides Arnie. Is that a film?
A horse rides Arnie.
Oh,
that
you
means-
John, a spaghetti
Hey,
western porno.
Hey, hold on, Jen, cover your ears. That means a horse inserts his penis in Arnie, Rachel.
Massey has never even bothered to make a fake account. Come on, Joe, do better. Massey would never do that.
If I want to do something, I would just say it on my video. I don't bother. I've never made
Massey doesn't pull
I've
punches.
never made a second account ever.
Yeah.
I have
No
one
need
email.
for it.
I have one email.
You
address.
could make another account for pictures of martinis, though. I saw that. My goodness.
Well, those go back 25 years.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
so cool.
we already have a vinyl
Well,
martini.
yesterday was World Gin Day. I found out.
Yeah,
It
very
needs
cool.
a day.
Right.
You know,
Especially in your life.
this whole thing about days, you can go to the site and apply to make certain.
Oh,
You could just make
shit.
it up. Yeah, of course it's
Oh,
a made up. It's
crap.
a marketing thing. It's a marketing.
Here we go, Rob. I was afraid something like this would be said. This is from Arnie Zanzibar.
Hey,
Rule.
hold on, Rachel, you'll love this one. It's almost similar to your prison cell wall, where it's you marking the days until you get out.
Yeah, with those little notches, they
Little
do add
notches.
up. You'll be out in good behavior.
Rob, what do you use the crafters glue for?
I sniff
Okay,
it.
crafters club.
No, it's for album covers. I was
Seam splits
educated
and whatnot.
by our friend Tom Rashawn that is the best thing to use to repair.
All
albums.
right, here's a
Okay.
great shot right here. There it is.
Rob came up from Neptune Records last week
Rob
also.
Frith on the
Yeah.
right there, boys and
And the
girls.
guy in the middle, I forgot Wiley is his name. He has a new biography on Jimi Hendrix out. So he came up.
Oh, so that they go and do the memorial like we done? Because you can't go
No,
into
because
Seattle with
he has a
visiting
book
the
that's out. They
memorial.
came here to meet up with Jimmy's cousin, this woman that he had interviewed for the book. She lives over here near here.
See,
Mary-
what I would have loved if they had interviewed her in your record room, because that would make
Well, they
a
already, the
statement.
book's out. He gave me a copy of the book. I haven't read
Ah,
it yet. It just came
okay.
out, I guess, a month or two ago.
Well, that's super nice of them.
Yeah, and they were
I
in
mean,
town
that's
just for the day.
fantastic.
We went out to dinner. I haven't seen Rob. He reached out to me, and a nice guy. It's funny. The next day after, I missed him here. I couldn't go, but the Lemon Twigs played here. They played in Vancouver, and after the Vancouver show, they came to Neptune Records and they went down in the room downstairs.
So Lemon Twigs were in there.
Yeah, if you look on Rob's Instagram, you can see them with him.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for him. They got
Great
so many
live
great
show.
people down there. Of course, Nardwar's Cave.
Yeah.
You were fortunate enough, Mass, to get free advertising. You didn't even know who he was. I was so pissed
No,
off.
I didn't.
I said, holy fuck.
I had
there's a
seen him, but I
lead-in.
think
would get
I'd
to
seen a
death on
couple
my
of
channel.
videos of his, but I didn't know how big he was or who he was. So when he did a doot doot loot doot doot doot, I'm standing there like, this guy's frozen. What's going on?
Yeah, that's what he do. That's the
And
Nardwar.
Sue was on the side of me, and I
got
kind of
to
heard
meet
her
him right there,
smirking.
remember? I got to meet him.
Okay, you met the Nardwar, and you met him in L.A., so you met him on home turf.
Well, he came to the Orange County Record Show. That's right.
Yeah, he's done very well for himself. And you know what? He was in this band, and I forget it was, but it's like they got this album called Ogo. They're like the Handkerchief or something. But anyway, I got their album, and it's like Ogo Pogo, and they're like a punk outfit, a bop, upbeat, as you might expect from Nardwar, an upbeat punk outfit, and they're pretty damn good. And you can buy the record in Vancouver at Neptune Records. So Rob Frith at the records there. Okay, what do we got here? Red Rockers.
Jimmy, I haven't listened to it yet. Jimmy, no, I found that.
Isn't that they have that song China, China, China?
I'm my best without my little China, China.
Not on this. Yeah,
China.
I don't know.
What was the band with the guy Tom Corcoran? Red Rider. I mix them up sometimes.
Red Rider's fantastic. I like the song White Hot by the Samoan Shore. I'm white hot, can't take it anymore. Such a great tune. Hey, here we go. YouTube.com, the AV Room Chris. He's in the house. AV Room Chris is with us. Appreciate the channel share. We're happy to promote channels here in the vinyl community for everybody to see. Yeah, check it out and subscribe and follow and do all that. Dude,
I'll give him. He's made it. He's very active in my chat, and I've gone to his channel.
Yeah,
he's not the type of person who saw Mazzy and says I can do that.
Okay, he's a good guy then.
He is. Hey, Rachel, someone needs my attention.
Paul Nolan's here. He's needing Rob's attention. Go ahead, Rob.
No.
Nolan.
The
From Ireland.
the guy who I'm about to time out wants my attention.
Arnie Zanzibar is in the house.
Well, it's the same thing when your roommate in prison used to whisper in your ear more saying
and then AV Room Chris goes, Nardwar completely confused me when I was a teenager. He couldn't figure out Nardwar, what he was all about.
When I showed that,
cool.
My son Joseph saw the video, and he was so psyched because he knew Nardwar. I'd seen him, but I didn't know how big he was and how.
Is he attached to Rob's record store up there? Kind of.
Yes, he is.
Well, that's kind of the base where he does a lot. Some of the interviews.
His crib, his multimedia crib, is in the basement.
Yeah,
but
he does.
Records.
That's his version of Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, and he gets people. I mean, he just did that. Another Olivia Rodrigo. He gets.
Hey, you'll have to go find another middle-aged man in the hotels you walk around.
Okay, now settle down. That is my young protege, and I don't think he's called in England what is known as Mazzy. You'll appreciate this. He's not known as a toilet trader. Okay. Now, Rob's back. He just went away temporarily. But Mazzy, you know the terminology. You've been around. Your experience. You're San Francisco proud, and it is Pride Month. What are you doing this month to celebrate Pride, Mazzy? I frequently recommend have sex with a guy. If you can support as an ally, no more than if you, as a straight metrosexual, will actually just go full distance and engage in a little buggery and celebrate Pride in style. Okay? Go ahead,
I,
Rob.
sup-
I
I
know
support. I
you're good.
support Pride
fire.
Month.
I think Arnie celebrates by making toilet bowl wine and remembering the times he had.
Toilet bowl wine.
Yes.
Holy smokes. You know, in the big house, you got to make do with what you make do. Is that what the story is there, Rob?
He's a big deal maker.
Okay. Scott, this is Hollywood Bound. Scott is special effects, makeup artist, actually in Hollywood. And although he doesn't live in Hollywood no more, but he goes to work there. That's where the work is. Anyone else ever think about the fact he was born and raised in LA? The city of Oxnard was originally going to be Bull Testicle.
Where does he
Okay.
live now? Where does he live? Where do you
He
live?
lives next door to Bull Testicle. He's out in the desert. Okay, go ahead, Rob.
Like in Palm
Well,
Desert?
Oxnard's on the Oxnard's on the coast.
Is he in-
Oxnard.
Is he in Palm Desert? That
Rachel,
area?
Rachel, that's quite ironic because I believe Arnie's nickname in prison was Bull Testicle.
Arnie Zanzibar. Okay, he's a first responder, Rob. Let's try and show some
Is
respect.
he in
Wait,
Palm?
he's
is
the
he in
first
Palm
express
Desert?
of Bull Testicle.
Okay, and this is a political comment. For Pride Month, I got to vote for Lindsey Graham. All right,
Yeah.
Miss Graham. Listen,
for
let's
you.
not shame our LGBTQ plus. We're very pro LGBTQ plus. Lindsay, she's a sweetheart. We love her. All right, Scott is my new hero. Love makeup. Well, Chris, he just worked on so many. He worked on the 300, which is an incredible show, and he's done Star Trek. He's done all the Star Treks pretty much, he's just an icon for me, and I just love him. And he's a good guy. We had the great privilege of interviewing Scott in my Patreon. You want to, see the
Scott,
action?
if you
sign up and support.
if you ever need a real estate agent in Las Vegas, my former stepsister is a real estate agent in Vegas.
How can she be a former?
Because
things happen.
I'll tell you why. After my mom died, 4 years later, my father remarried and she had kids.
Yeah.
So she had three daughters and a son. So one of the daughters was living with my father because she was really somewhat young. She was 11 years old then. And she was my stepsister during those years. And my father died. And eventually my stepmother died. But when my father died, I don't consider her my stepmother anymore. Is that bad?
No, she's still your stepmother forever. Oh, we
She was
got
my
problems here.
stepmother for 5 years.
Yeah, she's still going to be that. We got a problem. This is from a tracking suit.
It's Fat Dobbs.
Okay, listen, Chubby. Stop it. Just do better.
Hey, do you have the sudden urge after you paint a white line to jump off and try and snort it? Just a question.
Good God. Okay, don't get involved in the world of drugs, okay? We're dead set against it. Mousy, you were able to avoid getting involved with what's known as the horse. You had a lot of influences. Other older boys wanted to introduce you to a lot of crazy things.
Talking
You're in
about
San
heroin?
Francisco.
Talking about heroin?
I'm talking about the crank, the horse. I'm
One
talking
of my
about the
close
full 9
friends-
yards.
One of my
now.
close friends were into heroin. I knew musicians, I knew people, but no, I never, not even close.
Marty, were you able to avoid any extensive addiction problems with the horse or the monkey on your back and issues like that?
Yeah, of course. I was a church boy until I was 21 years old. So I didn't when I was young. I did get on the devil's lettuce for many years.
Okay.
But no more.
The devil's lettuce, that's not no good for you. Here's our good friend Eddie with a public service announcement against the pot smoking. Eddie, this is like your brain. This is your brain on pot. It'll just mess you up. Can you just say a few words? Because we got a lot of young people watching. They're going to be tempted again and stuff, especially if they listen to Beatle records. And we have a lot of that on this program. Go ahead, Eddie.
Kids, don't say no, say mo.
Okay. Don't
Amen.
say no, say whoa.
Seth Rogen.
Hold on. No, Eddie, that actually seems to be an endorsement.
Seth Rogen seems to be doing pretty well in the pot business. He's
My
got his
goodness.
company.
Hey, have you heard Willie Nelson's? Have you been seeing the ads for Willie's Tonic? He has a THC infused drink that's all over Instagram ads and everything like that, and he's just selling a ton of it.
Joe Rogan loves it.
Yeah.
Okay, this sometimes Mazzy gets a lot of criticism. Same here, Mazzy. You're not my mom. You're not even close.
Well, I like her, but
My mom.
she was married to my father for 5 years, and
Yes.
she's gone now. But I mean, if I go to Vegas? I haven't been to Vegas in a while, but I do see my stepsister. She's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, the thing is once it happens, the person, like, I didn't even know my birth mother and all that, but she married these other fellas, and they're their stepfathers technically to me, even though I never even knew them. I don't even know them, but they are technically. That's the term. Who is that person vis-a-vis your fine self?
And
And
until you
gotta
find
know.
my father, it's like I'm just
I'm working
lost.
on it.
I'm
I'm
lost
working
in the
on Dad.
wilderness.
I'm working on Papa. We're
Yeah,
going to
there's
find
so many.
Papa.
There's so many brothers and sisters out there for Mazzy to find.
Okay, hold on. This is we don't want to endorse this product, and most of our panel have not imbibed, but
Put your glasses
Willie's
back on,
tonic,
Rob. But yeah, I think I
talking
feel like
next
I'm watching
level.
the Muppets.
It's nuts good. It's nuts good. Willie Tonic.
It's legal.
Willie's Tonic packs a punch, I bet. His tolerance has to be through the roof. I don't know. Was it one of these guys that was smoking that was Snoop Dogg or something came over to Willie's? I think
He
Eddie told the
outsmoked
story.
Snoop.
That's your story, right, Eddie?
Yeah, he outsmoked Snoop from his own words.
Yeah, Willie outsmoked Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg, yeah.
Wow, that's some pretty heavy going the distance. So you can actually build up a resistance to this kind of stuff.
Oh my,
guys?
yes, you know that.
I had no idea. Now,
Yeah.
well, no, because I'm very conservative, as you know, and it's unlikely for me to imbibe at this
You're so
point.
naive.
I'm such a young naivete. Yeah, I am. Okay. I love this. This is a great news story. Mazzy, can you read this for us? Because coming
I just
from
received a heartfelt apology from Tokyo Brian and decided to accept his apology. What did he apologize for?
okay, just go with
What-
it. Yes.
What
Don't
would anyone have
overthink
to
it.
For
apologize?
living in
Don't
Tokyo.
overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Why would anyone have something to apologize?
Obviously,
Mazzy,
maybe
Brian apologizes for other people.
Okay, that's true.
Hey, Rachel,
Yes.
Mazzy owes me an apology.
Wow,
Okay,
I
let's
feel
go it
I
up,
listened
Rob.
to
What's
Ray
going
and
on?
Dave Davis with Marty and Brian there.
Okay, what's going on with this apology, Rob? What did Mazzy do? Let's hear about it. We'll see if we can bring it into the public light.
He's been insulting me all morning, Rachel.
Massey, you've been insulting Rob all morning. I haven't
come
picked
on.
up on it. To be fair,
Rob and I,
Rob, I
insult-
haven't picked up.
every Tuesday and Thursday on Rob's show, we insult each other all the time, and we never hang on to it. Except for
Okay.
Rob.
Best part is the best part of the day.
That's news
Okay.
to me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's every Tuesday and Thursday morning in the truck. It's fun to go down the road and listen to Mazzy and Rob go back and forth with
Yeah,
Jim.
we don't take it personally. It's
No,
like
it's great.
people who take that shit personally. It's
Speak
on
for
them.
yourself.
It's on them. I'm sorry. Don't take any of this shit too seriously.
Willie Nelson isn't smoking anymore because of the health concerns. You get older, and so they've got alternative things. Maybe the tonic is all part of that. He's turned into kind of like a drinking of the marijuana, so
Well,
it doesn't cancer. and all
Rachel,
that
full
thing.
circle here. Paul McCartney's got a drug song on his new album.
A drug song.
He talks about magic mushrooms in one of the psychedelic songs. Yeah.
Do you think Paul has done magic mushrooms, Mass?
Oh, I'm sure he has. I mean,
You don't have any. Do you have any evidence towards it? Let's not start.
I don't
rumors.
remember. If I
Yeah,
would remember
Sergeant
that.
Pepper.
Well, that was LSD then. I don't think
That's
I don't
LSD.
think he had access to mushrooms. I could be wrong.
Oh, interesting.
You know,
I tell you, out of all the trippy psychedelic drugs, mushroom psilocybin was my favorite because it's natural. It's not like cocaine. It's not
no
like acid.
hangover.
Yeah.
I didn't take it a lot, maybe a dozen times or something, but I liked it.
Well, that explains it.
I've had some great
Rachel,
experiences. Yeah.
Rachel,
But you mix it with a milkshake, you make a shake out of it.
Oh.
I heard a story, and I don't know if it's true.
Lord Stanley's
But to me, that Mazzy tried to OD on Flintstones chewables.
Flintstones chewable. Sometimes you can mistake them, but this is part of the
Too
problem.
many Bam Bams will do it.
You make them gummies, and the little kids get involved, and they can get involved. And same with hash brownies, as they just think it's a little cookie. You know, got to be careful there, adults.
Rachel,
Show
I don't know- I don't know-
responsibility.
I don't know if I
Drug.
There you
I don't know
go.
if I mentioned this, but
Right.
last
D3.
weekend I took my nephew to go see the
You saw the Beatles,
Yeah,
Beatles
okay.
tribute band.
Man, my nephew is just on a Beatles high,
Attaboy.
and it's great seeing him just discover something
How
on
great
his
that
own.
music. You know,
Yeah.
the music is for ages. The Beatles is the Mozart, the Beethoven, the Schubert. You know, he's the the Von Bach of all
Right.
ages. It's gonna last
Yeah,
forever.
it's just great seeing him discover it and embrace it. You know, he's like, yeah, I told my friends I was going to go see the Beatles, and they didn't know who the Beatles were.
Yeah.
Eddie, was that
them
1964 the tribute? Is that the name of the group?
No. I think it's called
There's so many of those bands.
There is, yeah.
what are they called? Birmingham or something. I forget the name. Hold on.
It's
don't-
just they're a Beatle tribute thing, and it's wonderful that the music resonates
Yeah,
for so
Liverpool
many-
Legends. The Liverpool Legends.
Here's what's funny to me,
Cool.
Rachel. If you ever follow one of those bands that are at like the high level,
Yeah.
when they have all the makeup and stuff on, you go, "Oh, I can see it." But when they take it off, like one guy is like so 65-ish.
And they can look older, but this is some music, the magic of Hollywood. This is what Scott can do. My buddy Scott Wheeler, Hollywood legend, makeup artist. He can make you look so fantastic. Just look what they were able to do with the Weenan brothers, and they made them into beautiful white girls. And it was a very popular movie. Go
I
ahead.
love that
Eddie.
movie. I love that movie.
These Liverpool Legends were handpicked by George
By
Harrison's sister.
Yes.
While she was alive, she chose these guys to, imitate the Beatles and
Well,
help
I
them
have a
along at the
question.
beginning.
Does she have a right to pick people to be the Beatles imitators?
Well, they're not calling themselves the Beatles.
Hey,
Okay, unfortunately, we've got further assault, further attacks on Rob.
Right.
This got to be William. This is our friend from Nebraska. It's gotta be William.
it's Arnie.
Arnie, you son of a bitch! Come on, you're a first responder. Do better. You're making Rob cry. Find a
But who's he insulting?
who
Oh,
are you hurting, really?
yeah, Vandaloo Jimmy Barnes. That's Arnie.
Arnie.
Yeah, Arnie. I wonder if Arnie learned his ability to get along with others in the
I
cell.
don't know what the hell happened. Scott, makeup artist. This is professional jealousy, Scott. Be careful. Don't let the green demon grab you. White chicks, not a high point in makeup effect.
It might not be, but I think the movie holds up. It's funny as hell, and maybe it's not politically. I just think it's a funny.
Would it be funny if
probably
they
gonna
done it in reverse? So if it was blackface,
Yeah, that's a good.
would that
That's
be
an
funny?
honest question. I know it would get flack.
No. They're good. They said
Yes.
when they got the green light to make the new Scary Movie, they said if it's a hit, we'll be able to make a sequel to White Chicks and then South Central. So they're planning on making a sequel to White
Oh
Chicks.
wow.
No, but what I'm talking about.
No,
In
but
fact-
can they do white
Can we
guys
do
in black?
black?
I know, but in fact,
Black
there's a joke at after the credits, I think, in the new Scary Movie, where one of them is the white chick. So they just did it. in a
Well,
film.
speaking of white chicks, what about Annika? She's taken the world by storm. People are applauding her ability. Rush is out on tour. The legend that was Neil Peart passed on. The sticks have been passed on truly to
I've
young
seen
Annika,
clips.
and people are responding quite well.
I saw clips and she was quite good.
The band,
Yeah.
the band sounds great, and you're still getting Getty's vocals, and there's Alex up
So
front.
that is
you
the
know?
problem.
The
right
only
there.
thing is that the ticket prices are outrageous. I looked
Okay,
them
how
up.
much is it cost? If I want to go see Rush, how much going to
In
cost?
San Antonio for a decent seat? You're looking at $300 plus.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
If you
about
wanna sit in the
nosebleed?
nosebleed? You can pay $100, but you don't want to.
$100 in the nosebleed
Cheap
section.
compared to Knicks tickets. Go
Yeah,
Knicks.
the next.
Yeah,
ticket.
them basketball tickets is pretty expensive.
I
Uh,
saw Rush
yeah.
and I'm fine.
Yeah, I saw them
Okay,
many times.
Jen is going to go see Rush coming up in
Yeah.
October.
If you've never seen Rush, yeah, definitely go
Hey,
catch them.
Jen, where
while
they
you can.
are they playing at Chase? Where are they playing in the Bay Area? I'm just Oakland. Oakland doesn't do it anymore. I don't think. Are they playing Chase in San Francisco? Or
I got, I like
Or
Rush.
San Jose?
I got my own. I got a healthy little Rush collection. Certainly not the biggest in the world, but I got 6 or 7 Rush albums in the collection, and I'm happy. They're a great band. Raven goes. I agree. Annika rocks. There you go. Another vote for Annika. She's just a very talented drummer, and the band is a lot of fun.
Beato interviewed her and how she had to change her whole thing.
Yeah, because it's their music is not her. She doesn't come out of their school of
But
music.
even her drum kit was not in line to play.
Yeah,
Rush.
she tuned the heads different, and she has the toms in a different order, and
Right.
yeah, it's fascinating.
Well,
You know,
you
when I
shouldn't,
saw-
you shouldn't
when I saw-
replicate what another drummer does. You know,
When
you
I
do the
saw
song.
Rush, I don't know if he did this a lot, but Neil Peart had his kit lifted up off, and he spun around. Did anyone remember that?
A couple people have done that. Yeah.
Tommy
But
Lee
Neil
did
Peart
that
did
for
that.
Motley Crue. Like that.
Yeah,
I
remember
I
that,
like
Eddie.
watching the
Yeah.
Beatles Washington concert where Ringo gets off the kit and he rotates the stage himself.
Yeah, that's what I saw Neil do. Like he'll stand up and the kid will rotate, and he starts playing a different set of drums, but not get in a cage like Tommy Lee.
It was. I remember him being lifted up and spinning around.
San Jose.
too old for that shit, Neil Peart.
He was younger when I saw them.
It's going to be my 3rd time seeing him. It's a no-brainer. Got to go. And the machine constantly got stuck. Apparently, Tommy Lee did that. I thought Tommy Lee did that on the drums for Motley Crue. So possibly. Aniko has backbone. A lot of people couldn't handle the weight of that job. Do you know what, AV, though, Chris? I do think it was made easier because she is a female, and that the direct comparisons are not as likely to be made because of the gender dysphoria between.
So, Rachel, would you consider her a DEI hire?
No, I wouldn't. What I would consider her to be.
I'm just giving you shit.
But it could be taken seriously.
It crossed my mind,
uh,
Mazzy. It did. Like, did she get the job because
She's a good drummer.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Unquestionably, she has the job.
Great, but I think they did it purposely to avoid direct comparisons with Neil Peart.
To me, that
Because
makes
it's
sense.
a girl, it's a guy, and
Yeah.
you can't. It's apples oranges on that level.
I mean, because I thought when they were looking for a drummer, the perfect fit would have been Mike Portnoy of Dream Theater. He can play Rush like no other.
Yeah, you can
But
get.
I think there's just a scheduling thing where a lot of these other drummers have gigs. It'd be hard to find someone to break out of a gig to go do a tour, commit to a tour, which I think this tour is going to continue worldwide. So it's
I
gonna be-
just think it was really smart to get a female drummer in because with that, it does tend to avoid a direct comparison with Neil Peart. If it's a guy in there, it's more of the testosterone Rams lock and horns. Who's the better?
I
And
hope they at
nobody's
least.
nobody's
I
going to
hope-
play that game with Annika. You
I
don't.
hope they at least
no,
pay
why
her. This,
bother?
I hope they at least pay her
make
the
no-
same that they would pay Neil.
of course not.
She
Yeah.
actually toured with Jeff Beck for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which,
she
you
did.
know, she
That's where
definitely
they
has the
heard about
pedigree.
her.
And that's when Jeff Beck had that
I wonder if
young
she's
young
gonna.
lady bass
How long
player
ago
too.
was Jeff Beck? Because I saw Jeff Beck about 14 years ago. Was she with?
I'm not sure when it was. He had a I forget the the young lady bass player that he had too,
Yeah, I,
who was really really good.
I wonder if Annika's going to attract female fans if you Rush.
Okay, this is why I don't want you people doing copious amounts of pot while you're watching the Ghost Show. I'd love to see Janine Polka Dot drummer and Rush, man. Yeah, man. Come on, get off the pot, Ringo. Holy smokes, Rob. Who's the most outrageous band you ever saw? Outrageous, crazy, wild. You went, wow, man, this is freaking
I
me
mean,
out.
I would go to when I was a teenager. I went to punk shows, but I don't know.
Okay. Did you have any vomit? Any shows involving
Well,
vomit?
people are always vomiting at concerts.
yeah.
What?
I think the most outrageous show I saw was a punk show. Was the Plasmatics.
She didn't ask you, Mazzy.
Wendy
She
O.
asked-
Williams. Wendy O. Williams with a chainsaw cutting a car apart on stage.
Yeah, and did she have the little? She had the electrician's tape over the nipples.
Yep.
An incredible look. Patreons, I'll be doing the electric tape over my nipples. Please, this is sweeps week for the Patreons. We need those supporters financially. It's so important. Go ahead, Eddie.
Mazzy, I'll one up you. You saw the plasmatics. I saw Gigi Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Legend that was
the
Gigi
most
Allen.
outrageous.
Okay, we started the show talking a little bit about this. I don't subscribe to regular television. I just get YouTube and stuff like that. So I watch the highlights. America looking very good with an incredible 4-1 victory. They look dominant. They look scary. You got a team, America. And David Beckham was talking in an interview, and he goes, okay, so what kind of system do you have for the young American kids coming through to become pros and do the thing? And they go, we have no system. He says,
Yeah, actually, we do have a system.
he says, you need a system.
Well, no,
You need a
but
system.
here's the difference. There
All
is
right,
a system in the U.S.
Well, he says there is
Hire,
now.
hire foreigners.
Can you stop talking, Mazzy, and let me finish?
No.
That competition
Like,
between you
the
guys.
system.
Rob, ever since your channel started to get a little traction, Mazzy sees you in the rear view mirror. You are the Mazzy to the Michael 45 for Mazzy. This is a competition that is only going to heat up as Rob's popularity continues to rise. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry, Mazzy. I'm
Mazzy,
gonna have
you'll
to hear
dumb
about-
call.
Holy shit.
All right, so here's the deal with how
With the academy.
since the premier sport around the world is football, soccer,
Yes.
they get these kids when they're minuscule ages and they put them in academies. Here in the US, you're competing against 4 other sports because tennis is tennis is a big sport where they grab them young.
Tennis is huge.
Yeah, whole gymnastics. But I heard someone say this, and people are gonna give me shit. I said to someone when we were discussing what American sport would those athletes be perfect for playing soccer, and someone said like baseball players maybe.
Yeah.
And those guys here in the U.S. are picked out when they're young, but
Yeah.
with soccer, we have not. There are academies. I'm sure they put people young, and they get funneled into international. They don't stay here.
My niece in Ireland goes to a special school
Right, so-
for soccer.
Right.
Like
but
Rob
for
went to
school.
a special
so
school
so
too.
Yeah.
maybe
Rob
because
went
of-
to a
hold on.
special
maybe
school.
because of Marty's knowledge of the area. I grew up near a school called DeMatha. It's a Catholic high school in DC, and that it was a.
You don't look Catholic.
My mom wanted to send me there, but it historically was a pipeline for sports, mostly basketball because I had a famous basketball coach.
Yeah.
But every athlete goes to these high-end or scholarship needed schools,
Academies.
academies, and develop.
Yeah.
So I grew up playing soccer. The Mid-Atlantic, they develop these people, but they're competing. The best athletes are competing to play 4 or 5 different sports, right?
Okay, here's the deal, guys. Here's what I'm excited about. I'm starting to play chess again. Started playing. I've been in tournaments since I was 8 years old. I'm pretty damn good. But I got to tell you something. This is what's intriguing me ever since I joined the Goyles team. I've been thinking, I don't know if there's any academy for this kind of thing, but I've just always been intrigued by what's known as floor exercise. And I was just wondering, and Eddie, you may know something about this being in Texas. Is there a program at one of the big schools in Texas, like Texas A&M must have an incredible floor exercise department to go along with the football club. I love the maroon. I love the color, the T, the A, the M. It's all there. I want a floor exercise. Is it? Am I past my prime at 68, though? This is my fear, that I may not be as limber, because you have to be pretty flexible and limber for this kind of thing.
Now here in Texas, it's football,
Just all football there.
No cheerleading.
pretty
Oh,
much.
cheerleading.
And
What about cheerleading?
baseball's also pretty big in Texas, but
Yeah.
definitely football.
I'd be good at football because I could wiggle my boobs and stuff and get all the fans going. Let's go, A&M.
Which one's the ball?
You know, a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah,
Joey
go ahead.
Kelly was trying to get me. I went over his house and they had a little get together and we watched the Monte Carlo, the Grand Prix.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's
good.
really into Formula One racing, and now
So
Apple.
you know who was George Harrison?
Yeah, I know. I told him, and he didn't realize that. So I showed him that. I talked to him about that because it was fun. It was fun watching. They had a issue, but we saw a replay that he kind of fast forwarded during the 45 minutes where they had to fix that part of the track that was coming up, and there was 2 accidents in the track. So it's fun. Yeah,
Did
I
one
watched a
of
little
the
bit.
racers get out and take a poopy?
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, every small town has a soccer club right here in Holland. Of course, the Netherlands, Holland, a football powerhouse, always a bridesmaid, never a bride for Holland, unfortunately. The legend that was Johan Cruyff, you got selected for regional training.
No, right.
You make your way up.
Rachel, Johan Cruyff played for Washington, D.C. for the
Yeah, because he came over to the North American Soccer League, and Rob,
Yeah.
I saw him play as well.
So
The
did I.
Rochester Lancers, are you talking football? We're talking football. Rochester Lancers. Saw him live, for the love of God. And Pele. I saw the legend that was
Well,
Pele.
they did
twice.
As I remember as a young boy,
Yes.
they did a marketing thing where it was always Johan Cruyff versus Pele with the Cosmos.
Do you know what's so cool, Rob? Because of my age advantage, there was a point in time where I was taller than you. And my dream would have been to take you to see Pele, because you're so young, and put you on my shoulders, because I'm pretty tall myself, and just let you watch the legend.
I saw Pele play.
That'd
Rachel.
be great.
I
Yeah,
saw,
that's my dream. Put Rob on my shoulder.
hey, Rachel, my dream is to put Mazzy on your shoulders and watch you both fall to the ground.
That would happen. I'm not that strong. But, as we get older, we get a little more frail, don't we, Marty? Like, you're so young, Marty,
Yes.
you haven't felt that yet.
When I my second day in Mexico, my buddy got a flat tire on his bike, and we found this. We were out in the middle of nowhere on the Pacific coast, and we found this tire shop where they could repair it. And I thought I'd be cool and take a picture of the guy repairing the tire. And I backed up,
Yeah.
and I fell into a mechanic's pit.
Oh,
You could
and,
kill yourself doing
I-
that.
And my right leg went down, and my left leg stayed out. And I felt this pop in my knee, and it was scary. And that night it hurt so bad I cried in bed in the hotel. It was
God.
so bad. I thought the whole trip
Yeah.
was over. Thought I had torn something, but it turns out that the inside of your knee, that's the ligament that they don't do surgery on. You just have to
Tough
walk
it
that.
out.
But I
Yeah.
still have, 2 months later, I still have a bum knee, but it's getting better. But that was really scary.
Marty, I
Yeah.
hope you took advantage of getting pharmaceuticals in Mexico for your pain.
I
It's very
thought about it.
easy.
I
It's
thought about
very
it. I was, the pharmacy is everywhere.
All right, we got problems. And I didn't want to do this, but we have to do it because it's problematic. This is from Power Hoot 708.
Let me see if I can guess whose troll account this
All
is.
right, let's take a look. Now, the comment goes, what triggered Wax's jealousy of Michael 45? We all know the Led Zeppelin LP triggered him to attack Jason Mraz without warning. It's not that Jason showed the album. It's just that he showed it over and over and over and over and over.
Hey, look. First of all, several other people in the VC have this opinion. And secondly, the only thing I'm not jealous about Michael 45 is his ability to not pull off sweaters.
Okay, not pull off sweater. Someone has attacked me, says Sad Bums, and someone said something mean to me.
All right. Well, it's William. Everyone says something mean to you.
All right. Let's not have anybody be mean to William. William's one of our brightest and best.
I don't need to announce it here, but Jason and I are like this now.
It happened here on this program.
Well, it happened in LA at VinylCon.
Yeah.
I get Jason now.
Okay,
Jason, if
I
you're
want you big
watching-
on this. Jason, this is for
Man,
you.
man, I don't see this collapsing.
All right,
You
there
know,
we go.
sometimes I see that passive aggressive thing Jason does. He knows how I feel about that. We disagree on certain things, but I get him, and he's reached out to me. I've reached out to him, and we're okay. We're okay. At least we reached
I
out.
think it's one side.
Wait, shut up, Rob. I'm talking.
Rob, this is Massey's moment for peace.
If you don't stand for something,
We've mended our ways. Yes, I
I
still I still think he showed that Led Zeppelin too much, and maybe it's jealousy. I don't really care personally, but whatever.
Okay,
And
I'm
he always
glad
has,
you admitted
know,
that on your
there's
part.
a little
Can
bit
I
of that
ask a
passive
question?
aggressive. Shut up, Rob.
Can I ask a question? Wow. He took
There's
pictures.
the bet. There's the bet, guys.
Ooh, ooh.
How
This
did
is
you
where
not
it
see
happened.
that? How did you not see
When
that?
you're backing up, you don't.
I was
see
backing.
That
I
shit.
was backing up into it. Yeah.
Hey, can I say something, Rachel?
Rob, yeah, old Marty's still got further. I mean,
it's
the
okay.
boy's traumatized.
You know, that's an auto repair place in Mexico, Marty.
It was a tire shop in the
I
middle of
believe
nowhere,
you falling in that pit is not the first time it happened.
You know,
right?
Marty, that pit could lead to an underground series of caves
Yeah.
smuggling immigrants to
Hey,
the United States.
It'd been a long one. We were about an
Pescados
hour and a half
Unidos.
south of the
Rachel.
border.
Okay, hold on. We got to go to Rob right now. There's a story developing.
Rachel, when did this become something?
That is a symbol of universal symbol of peace. Marty, please proceed with caution. Rochelle is here. Fuck! I hate that picture, Marty. Do not show the picture again. We've seen it. We will, from here to 4, if anybody gets concerned about the pit, we'll say it appeared on the episode. What did we tell this? The vinyl community has jumped the vinyl shark. It's kind of a good title, kind of catchy. Eddie, do you feel that we may, as a community, have finally jumped that shark? We've gone too far with Angina de Patois.
Comedy has always been the underlining theme around this community,
This particular show,
I
yeah.
agree with Eddie. Yeah.
especially here. So
Eddie is one of the most nicest, generous guys. I met him once, and
Yeah.
he's so full of life, so friendly. I like Eddie. Yeah, I'd hang out with him more if we lived near each other.
oh,
I
man.
love this. Marty, were you aware of this? If you hold your hands like that with the linking, where you go, what is this? And you do it above your head, it's a symbol for World AIDS
I
Day.
didn't know
And
that.
I think World AIDS Day and Pride Month, we're really, really going to bat for LGBTQ
Hey.
plus friends. Yes,
Based
Rob.
on that, Mazzy, when you tell that horrible Jason Ross story,
Yes.
go like this. But this
Okay.
brings
What does
something.
that mean, Rob? What's that symbolize?
They're like this now. As
You
opposed to
and
this.
Jason Ross, Mazzy, I'm so proud of you. Rob, stop being jealous of Mazzy's overtures to peace. This is an incredible thing.
Rachel, you know this, and you've said this. I tried to mend fences. I might
You
go
do.
over
You're
the
a
top
healer.
I'll go over the top and think, but I'm open to negotiations. I'm open to détente. Definitely.
I love
Hey,
that.
Rachel, I challenge what he just said. If you're bored shitless, Rachel, go to Mazzy's videos,
Yes.
go into the comment section. When someone makes a bad comment, Mazzy's right there to go after them.
Oh, of course.
You and your
Okay,
Jake.
there's a lot coming out of the peanut gallery right now. Okay, first we go to Rashid. Marty, there's some advice here. Marty, did you take a photo of yourself crying in bed? If
No.
not, that is why you'll never reach the
I know.
Disney Nights of Mazzy. You have to document everything.
I did film a little confessional the next day, but I can't even watch it now, and it takes me.
It's
right
too
back to that.
painful. It's
Yeah.
too painful. Okay, what's this about, Rob? Teach me, inform me, educate, enlighten. Rachel, have you weighed in on the Maui guy yet? Not
It's
trying to be
Hawaiian
the
guy, Leland.
Yes, I come
What's
to
going
the
on?
stream on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe I really bashed that dude, but some other people think I did. I gave him a very timid nickname,
Yeah.
but apparently he's what has he done, Mazzy? He's relented.
Okay.
He's relinquished.
He went after a label for doing something they didn't do because he didn't believe it could happen, because he looked at Iron Mountain is a company that stores tapes. He looked at their website, and because it didn't say something, he said, "Oh,
Yeah,
they
but
don't do that." But
People responded to his questions.
and we told him.
Hold on. People responded to his questions, and for a good solid week, that wasn't good enough for him.
And he kept doing videos.
Okay, hold on. Full disclosure. Eddie, do you know? Please tell me, who is Maui guy, Hawaii
It's
boy?
Hawaiian guy.
Who is
Hawaiian
Hawaiian guy?
I don't know. I don't want to know, and I think you guys have given this guy just way too much attention, that's what he wants from you
Who
guys
is
so
Hawaiian
his channel
boy?
can grow. It's another wannabe VC whatever guy.
I think he fancies himself kind of a BC investigative journalist.
Yeah,
kind
and
of.
Yeah,
that's
like,
how we
oh,
started.
breaking out all the news. One of those guys. Fuck him.
Okay, here's Hawaiian guy. Who wore it better? Okay.
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 Okay, is this the actual Hawaiian guy?
Holy smokes.
Is that Hawaiian guy, Mass?
He's on the top. I'm on the bottom.
Well,
Yeah, and that,
obviously.
Rachel, you'll be used to this. On the guy on the bottom
Yeah.
is transitioning.
Okay.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
I didn't see that one coming. Okay, so Massey, why do you have Hawaiian guy? Massey,
That's good.
Massey's got Hawaiian guy on his phone.
No, he's in my dump garbage.
Yeah,
thing. I have
play it
it.
off, fella.
We made a video. But the thing is, there was some proof.
Okay, it's Living Analog is the name of the channel.
Rachel, there was some
Living-
proof, but the label had an NDA with the label and the tape people. Okay, so they couldn't put it out. But Westman said he saw it. Danny Kaye said he saw. All these people who know,
Yeah.
the truth. And he kept doing videos, and finally, I don't know if it's the label or they finally sent him. They reached out to him and showed him the stuff, and he did this whole mea culpa. Now I broke the news, and now the truth is out there. Well, we've been telling the truth, and unfortunately, you can't always show. When you sign NDA with companies, you can't really show the details of contractual stuff. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Tim here, he's visiting Vancouver Island. He's in Victoria right now. Tim, bring the family up to Nanaimo. I'll take you out and buy you a hamburger. Okay?
He's eating dim sum, Rachel.
What?
Hey,
Ah,
can you highlight Patrick?
Patrick, you're getting a highlight.
Hey,
I
Patrick.
love transitioning Mazzy. Okay, great comment. I love it. Go ahead, Rob.
Patrick found this, and
Yeah.
he's most likely willing to relinquish it to me for a price. This is an OG Cannonball Adderley Blue Note.
Okay, there it is. With
Very,
pale
very
blue.
good. Yeah, I don't know how often people can find one in this.
You don't see many of those in the wild, the natural.
If you see them in the wild,
It's been reissued, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
no,
Rob, how does
see-
the reissue
if
compare?
you see this in a while, it's not in the best shape, and it's on the wall
Yeah.
for a lot of money.
Rob, bring me up to date on our good friends, the Jazz Bums. They haven't come by to visit in a good long time.
Well,
Even Mike.
The issue is, I think Mike is on paternity leave. Is that what you call it?
Okay, yeah, he's got having a baby.
Has a baby. He's taking care of it, and credit to him.
Congratulations to Mike.
Congratulations to him and his wife.
Yeah,
But credit to him that he believes anyone who's a parent, which I am not, understands that these times go by fast. You know what I mean?
They do.
And
Real
he's
fast.
he's not an old dad, but he's older.
How old
So
is
he's cherishing those moments.
How old is Mike? 40?
In his early 40s, I think.
Good for him.
well, we love him and we're proud of him. Now, Eddie, did you ever fix your testicles? Are you still pumping, or are you just clean cutting and say, no, I'm done?
I still have a TP every morning.
Okay, that's fantastic. Mazzy, Mazzy, you remember what that was like? You and me were both old. Of course, I had mine removed, but you just don't have much use for yours anymore. But you still tent in the morning, like Eddie.
Here is the steeple. Here is, how does that go?
Here's a church.
Here's the people.
Here is a steeple.
Rachel, I'm about to say
Open
something.
it up, and here's the people.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Can you make Mazzy big? Because I'll say
Okay,
something.
we're going big for you, Norman. Look at the love from Massey.
Oh,
Okay.
it just
I'm
flows.
about to, let me say something. Let's see his reaction.
Let's see him.
Here's
Let's
the
see him.
reaction video for
Put picture in
Massey.
picture, Rachel.
No.
Oh, okay.
Maz-
Well, I don't know if I
No,
can do
we
that
know
with
we can do
5
it.
of us. Well, there's 5 of us. I could only make you big.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll do it like this. Hold on, Rob. Massey's directing here. I'm putting you where I
Okay.
am.
So Mazzy really depends on the little blue pill, Rachel.
A little blue pill. Reaction. Massey, you're acting, you're performing. We're trying to get a reaction out of you. Little blue pill reference made by
no.
Rob. Massey's in complete denial over that. He don't need any artificials. Holy smoke. Guys, you're on a desert island. This is one of Rob's favorite. You've just finished listening to your records on the incredible bamboo coconut record player that you were able to construct out of grass on the island, and it's run electrically because of a bamboo bicycle the professor made. But now you're looking to self-pleasure. Is it Hustler, Playboy, or Penthouse? Those are your three choices. We'll start with Eddie. You know a lot about this. Hustler, Penthouse, Playboy. You got to pick one. You can't have them all.
Swank.
Swank! You just went outside the box. All right, we're going to allow that.
I know Mousy.
We're going to go see what Mazzy says. Marty, I know you're a church boy and all whatnot, but anyway, let's rough it. Play it, Penthouse, Playboy, Hustler. Which one are you going to go for?
Are those Jehovah's Witness tracks?
They could be. They could be.
Oh, okay.
You can only take one. You're on the desert island.
Well, I maybe would say something a little on the mild side. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know what that would be. Maybe Playboy. That would probably be
Playboy is the most mainstream of
Hey,
the bunch.
Rachel,
Yeah.
I think Arnie just stood up and said, "What about Playgirl?"
Burt Reynolds making history with the incredible
Hey, can I say?
Wolf at the centerfold.
I need to take off, but can I say my thoughts?
Yeah, Rob.
I was a huge Playboy fan. I go naked
Yeah.
ladies, nice. But when I saw a Hustler, and they did the close-up lip shots.
Yes.
Wow.
That was
You saw the alien in 3D.
Rob, incredible. Thank you. for that.
Abalone.
Wow.
Rob, thank you so much for that. That is fantastic. Okay, Massey, yourself, you live this. I mean, this is hypothetical for these kids, but you actually
I've
lived
been
it.
to the Playboy Mansion. I'm going to pick Playboy because not only, I mean, it's obviously just well done and not cheesy, really.
Great
And
articles.
of course,
Yeah.
the interviews. I mean, the Beatles were interviewed in '64 in it. The interviews, the articles. I know that sounds cliche, but the comics or the not
Yeah.
just the Vargas stuff, but the cartoons were fucking great, like the New York.
Yeah.
Like political comments.
And just
Yeah.
and, you know,
Rachel,
stereo and the jazz poll every year, all that stuff.
we know the pages that were stuck together on Mazzy's copy.
Yeah, that's
Holy
that's not
smokes.
very funny. It's so old. That's the oldest thing. But I would pick Playboy because, you know.
Okay. I'm doing a lookup. I'll see if I can get it. Yeah.
Rachel, let me ask you something about your system. Do you have a CD player?
On like in the computer?
No, not on your.
In my stereo. Yeah, I do.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, we got that. We got it all going. But you know what? Yeah, I got a Marantz, a CD 6006. But yeah, I just got this thing. And so I'm going to search for it. Search it. It's a Dink Siegel Playboy. Dink Siegel. What a classic. Okay. Oh, and there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Link to original. Okay, that's what I want. It's this one. This one is absolutely spellbinding. I'll see if I can produce it here for you kids. Okay, is that it? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is one I always like. We'll just kind of hang the thing. Okay. All right, I can actually show the bottom portion of this. Oh, hold on. Here's Maz with the Beatles here. Okay, Maz, explain the context.
No, he's muted.
Okay. he's
64,
muted.
the Beatles interview, 1964. And
Yeah.
there's great, they're asking John something about, do you like any other kind of music, jazz? And he says, yeah. I love that that Getson and Iguana album. You know
All
how
right.
he would twist,
Hold on, Rachel.
he
Yeah.
twists his words
Rachel.
around?
Uh-oh, what's going on, Rob?
I'm trying to decipher through the troll account who exactly it is.
Okay, I'm seeing it now, Rob. Here it is. Oh my God, I didn't want to see this
Yeah.
on this
Well-
program.
Yeah, ask your mom.
Oh my God.
Six burn.
That is hurtful. Very hurtful. Very personal. Very hurtful. Okay, here's one of my favorite Playboy cartoons. Now, because we're a family-friendly show, as everybody knows here, there's no way I'm going to show any fucking nudity. but will be able to show a portion of this so you get the joke. This thing always cracked me up. And it says, "This is nothing. Wait till you see the women. There's a spaceship landed. The aliens are all there. There are all these hot chicks." They go, "This is nothing. Wait till you see the women." So, and my brain went, well, if that's what the guys look like, yeah, it's just, okay, what do we got here, Mass? Is this the first one?
That's Barbara Bach, who married.
That is Barbara Bach. Ringo married her. Holy smokes.
Is that Barbara back from the good old
Caveman?
No.
Okay, hold on.
He's married to
All
Ringo
three,
still.
you know better. This is what we call ageism. Ageism. It's very hurtful. I'm going to Eddie to rebuff. Eddie, this is hurtful. Now, you're more Gen X, but it doesn't matter. It's still hurtful.
He's making me feel very old. Thanks,
Okay,
Michael.
yeah, that's
Hey,
hurtful.
Michael, how did you get?
Painting.
Did you bring all that scotch and that or that whiskey back through your suitcase? And did you go through duty-free shops?
Yeah. I was wondering how he could
You
get
brought
all
like
of
what,
that.
6-7 bottles?
Very hurtful.
Yeah.
More hurtful stuff. Like I got the double whammy, a double hit. I got Richard coming in with the tap house. He goes, "Oh, I haven't checked in for a while to watch Rachel's." Goes, "Why the hell haven't you? What have I missed?" And then, but my buddy Simon, who I love, goes, "Oh, not much, I think, Richard. Come on. Every show, every weekend, I show up here, knock it out of the park with the best panel we can muster. We got some pretty heavy hitters on today's program. Texas, Oregon State, California, down twice over, really, with Bazzi, but also the great state of Washington. Washington is represented.
Rachel, I gotta go.
Stop it, Richard. Okay, Rob, thanks so much for helping us out.
Good to see you, Rob.
You know what? Guess what, guys? We've hit 2.5 hours. I'm happy with that. I got stuff to do. It's World Cup. Everybody go and please go enter and subscribe to First Boy on the Moon. The link is up top at the top. Maz, what do you got going later today? And
I'm going to see the Spielberg Disclosure
I'm going to
Day.
see that. And Richard, did you buy any more crap? I'm saving. Please support me on the Patreon. I'm trying to get another chess set. I need another one because I played double game side by side, working out the moves. We love you all. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Porno Max in the woods. Stop it, Rishi. That was a horrible comment. Take care, everybody. We love you all. Peace and love.